Let's go over to the draft screen. My overlay has loaded in. There we go. Clippy gonna have a sick pop-up ult? Let's go! If I'm keeping Master Chief and Clippy here in the back, we just hang out in my vocal booth until it's time for Microsoft to take over Blizzard and release them. Who knows? Dude, it's so weird how nobody even talks about that anymore. Microsoft just completely bought Blizzard, and obviously, like, it hasn't resolved yet. They don't own Blizzard until at least 2023. But it's still crazy how that's just, like, not even something that people think about the ramifications or talk about it anymore. As we see here, Granit Gaming was on the left side of your screen for a lot of the previous series. It'll now be on the right side of your screen, just to get that little mental note here. Rage Quit going to be on the left side. I'm noticing a healer choke from one team and an offlane choke from the other. Rage Quit Gaming taking away Wubby's, Urel, and Blaze. Meanwhile, look at this, Granit Gaming with a complete and total healer choke. Banning out Lucio and Rehgar right away, and then instantly first picking the Brightwing, taking away a significant amount of options from Rage Quit. That is going to be interesting. Rage Quit Gaming now left with not being able to pick any of the healers out of the classic trifecta. We will see what they end up going with in response. Hanzo going to be picked up alongside Anduin. There we go. Anduin still a solid competitive healer, especially he gets that Glyph of Stormwind at level 16, able to just yank people out of danger. Not a surprising choice whatsoever. Hanzo, of course, a high race character, and I want to see if the trend of Li Ming always getting picked before third ban is going to continue here in this series. I believe it has held true for every Battlefield of Eternity game that I've cast up to this point in Masters Clash. There it is! I told you, Chad! Alrighty. Make sliding over to healer for Granit Gaming this game, assuming he doesn't trade that Brightwing to anybody else. And Li Ming going to Azurite Sylve for Quacknix. We got some very solid race and push coming out for Granit right here. Brightwing to make Genji Tracer harder to play? That does indeed make sense. And that makes perfect sense considering Limu is on Rage Quit Gaming, and I know Limu known for his Genji. I don't know about the Tracer, but I would assume so based on what Gauntlet Gunner just said right there. Glyph of Stormwind, that's the double pull for Anduin at 16. I'm like 99% certain. Now you got me checking his wiki really quick. Let me see. Glyph of Faith. Okay, Glyph of Faith is what it's called. Alright. Now we see Sonya banned away right there. A bit of a non-standard ban, but I guess when you've already banned out Blaze and Urel and you're not super concerned about the Dehaka, the next target is the Sonya. Interesting one for sure. Limu's Genji gonna be banned out right there. Please tell me Rage Quit Gaming have a Tracer player? Wubby hella drafting into Tracer? I would love to see it. I especially think that if they have a Tracer player, you absolutely ban Tracer over the Genji there. I think Genji's a lot more susceptible to interference by the Brightwing. And that last pick, DPS pick, is available for Rage Quit. Fingers crossed we see that Tracer pick, as now Rage Quit picks up for Murnos. We're going to see a Hogger, and for Shizakid, we'll see that Diablo. I tell you, dude, this has gotta be a last pick Tracer from Limu. I beg of you, bud. Let's see. We'll see, we'll see. Last two picks of the first draft coming out from Granit Gaming now. Oh, dude, Tracer farms this team, bro. Please, I beg of you, Limu. Show it to me. Show it to me, please. Yes, let's go. Easy money, baby. Limu, I want to see you ball out. I'm calling it Rage Quit Gaming sweep, taking the series 3-0, baby. Let's go. Woo. Alrighty, Wubby gonna be on that Imperious this game. Breeze on the Anubarak, and Limu, if you make me look foolish here, alright? If you don't absolutely stunt on Granit Gaming with this Tracer, I am going to be mauling. Let's see what happens here coming into this game. Waiting on everybody to load in. I am intrigued. This is a whole different focus coming into this game. They should have banned Tracer. Unlucky. Dude, that's what I was saying. I was like, Genji, in my opinion, is way more susceptible to getting interfered with by Brightwing than Tracer is, because Genji is kind of locked into playing a dive rotational playstyle, and Tracer can do all those things too, but Tracer, if they have a Brightwing, can just simply sit back and play for the auto attack damage, which isn't really an option that Genji has to the same extent. We'll see right here, but I am so excited to watch this Tracer here. Like I said, fingers crossed. I am rooting openly for Tracer. Let's load into this game. For the right side, Granit Gaming, we have Quacknix gonna be playing that Sylvanas, Azurite on Li Ming, Make playing Brightwing, Breeze on Anubarak, and Wubby on Imperius. For Rage Quit Gaming, we have Morenas on the Hogger, Renella playing Anduin, No Game No Life, aka Lopaka on the Hanzo, Shizakin on Diablo, and woo! We got Limu on the Tracer. Let's see it. Let's see it. Please do not let me down, Limu. Meanwhile, Granit Gaming here already starting with the cheese. Gonna go right on ahead, predicting that Rage Quit Gaming was gonna scout out in the mid side, not gonna stick around for the full tower. Instead, it's just gonna get most of the damage on it before backing off due to the rotation by Rage Quit. Incoming parting gift. Oh, it's Tracer rounds. It's Tracer rounds, and Limu is against a Brightwing, so this right here, what's happening is that Limu understands that into Brightwing, you can't really dive while Polymorph is up, so you end up spending a lot of the game playing more of an auto-attacking playstyle, and Tracer rounds with its extra range helps out with that auto-attack playstyle, especially on a map like Battlefield of Eternity where you're playing in bushes so often and out of vision. You really love getting that extra reveal. As we see Shizakin at the height of the Impale, gonna get Leap of Faiths right on out of there by Anduin. Already, by the way, I must point out, simple geometry halfway completed by Lopaka, completing it at lightning fast speed, or at least making lots of progress. Limu contributing, does miss the first pulse bomb of the game. Breeze not gonna get dropped just quite yet. Nobody dying so far. Limu, fresh off the tap, is sitting here on the flank, not even thinking about ganking top lane so far, but Limu very noticeably not showing until just quite, oh, okay. Not showing until right then and there, because as long as Limu is off the map, the Imperious Wubby has to respect it. Limu now starting to rotate, actually maybe not. Dude, I didn't want to spend $30 on this Tracer bike, but Limu's actually kind of making me regret that, man. This thing looks so cool. Alrighty, Limu getting some good damage here onto Breeze. I remember when that bike came out, everybody told me, they're like, Mockery, you buying that Tracer bike $30? And I'm like, hell no! Just because I like Tracer doesn't mean I want to spend all that money. Regardless, Granit Gaming now getting started with this bottom siege camp. Rage Quit Gaming looking like they're a little bit slow to respond here, gonna just let it happen. Meanwhile, Limu starting to rotate up towards Wubby. Limu thinking about the gank potentially. Top lane here will finally go in onto Wubby. Pulse bomb does land. Oh, Wubby gets the spear, and that spear stuns Limu long enough for the phase shift to arrive. Wubby now, hold on, is still gonna get finished off as he tries to stick around for the fight. Muranas able to pick up the kill right there. Granit Gaming backing off toward their own bruiser camp while Shizakin attempts to clear out these bruisers, or these siege camp. And notice Shizakin flipped one siege minion, or siege mercenary, into the fort range, and then shadow charged the other. He did not do his full combo on one shrine, on one of the mercenaries. There's so many different terms that I like specifically remember for the Diablo maps that make it just hard to cast sometimes. Like the siege camper called Khazra. And that one I was not aware of for a while. Limu now defending topside right here, missing a lot of HP. Neither team going for the objective just quite yet here. We see some push pressure onto top lane. Granit Gaming starting to file down toward this bot side objective. Morenas getting some damage onto Wubby as well as push pressure right here. Quacknix, Azurite, and Make starting the race. Granit Gaming about even in the race, slightly ahead so far. Oh, there's Shizakin actually jumping onto Make. Make gets hit by the boss stun as well as a pulse bomb. 2 kills to nothing in favor of Rage Quit Gaming so far. Limu, let's check that build. Seal of approval. There you go. Pulse generator. Love to see it. Alrighty, there is the wall stun over the wall by Shizakid. Limu with the follow-up. Wubby gets the stab onto Shizakid. Muranos deep in the backline. Lopaka has now arrived on the scene. Almost has that simple geometry completed. Oh, there's the wall bang, utilizing the Hogger loot horde. I think he had the stun anyway, but more terrain, always a good thing. A 4-minute 16 completion of the simple geometry by No Game No Life. Slight advantage here for Rage Quit Gaming on the race as Shizakid backs off for the tap, and the rest of Rage Quit simply getting ready to race this one out here. Get that wide angle so we can see both teams simply just going to nuke it out, but with Wubby still heading back from base, that should be an easy first objective in favor of Rage Quit. There they go. They're going to pick up those healing globes, and they have level 7. Quacknick's gonna back off, and Hearth. Shizakid actually scouting this out, not going to get the shadow charge though, was thinking about using the fire stomp for the stall, not able to find it in time. Muranos and Wubby trading a few hits bot lane. Muranos actually will get stabbed by Wubby, leading to big damage. Gonna slide forward though. Interesting decision making, and now the push happening top side. I'm trying to keep an eye on those offlaners though. This does look like it might actually continue to be a fight here. Wubby kind of just bullying Murnos. Oh, but he misses the stab, and that is going to put an end to Wubby's aspirations to solo kill his opposing offlaner there in the bottom lane. Shizakid landing the wall bang onto Breeze, but here's the rotation from Wubby. Wubby, knowing he just chunked Murnos, lands the stab onto Lopaka, but there's the pulse bomb back onto Wubby immediately in response. Polymorph is used by Brightwing, meaning Limu has the green light to dive, does find it, takes out Wubby as well. I told you, I was about to say Tracer is free into this draft, and then he has to int right when I'm saying it. Of course, Limu is the first kill at the game for Granit Gaming. 4 kills to 1 in favor of Rage Quit, who are currently enjoying a half-level lead. Breeze now burrow charging here into bot lane, simply gonna hold on to this lane for a moment as we see a fight breaking out top side of the map. Shizakid taking big damage here. Rage Quit not able to contest with the same amount of intensity when they're down their best assassin on the team. Of course I'm talking about Tracer. Shizakid though, never mind, they still got the kills, no problem. Shizakid setting it up, but will die as well in response. No Game No Life fiending for that storm bow, not able to finish off at— whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! They're killing everybody out here. Limu trying to get stabbed by Wubby out of that recall, and all of a sudden Rage Quit Gaming able to turn that into an additional 2 kills and a full level lead. Still full level lead for the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Oh, there's the Dragon Arrow, will land onto Imperious. Sticky Bomb coming out. Limu, never mind, you picked Sticky Bomb into Brightwing. What is wrong with you? Regardless, you're still my Tracer brother regardless here. Pushing up in this top fort now. Getting some damage onto it. Level 10s have been picked up by Granit Gaming, but Shizakid gonna just take out Quacknix, no problem. 9 kills in 7.5 minutes now for Rage Quit Gaming. Limu trying to not tank all those fort shots. Oh, Muranos, hold on a second. At the bottom of my screen, the talents are actually obscuring that for a moment, so I missed it, just kinda. Muranos will get dropped here, leading to an actual eventual 5v4 in favor of Granit Gaming. Shizakid looking at Breeze. Breeze, of course, cocooning onto Tracer. Will find it. Are they going to be able to kill Tracer out of this? Limu able to recall and avoid the damage, but Shizakid will fall. Now Granit Gaming racing this one out, fully aware that they have the 5v4. Rage Quit Gaming absent their tank, not able to do anything right here. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, there's the Dragon Arrow, setting up everything. The Light Bomb, the Sticky Bomb, all kinds of bombs going out onto Li Ming. Rage Quit Gaming is not afraid to take this 4v5, make it now a 4v3 after picking up a quick 2 kills. Wubby, oh, I think Wubby tried to use the Angelic Armaments to finish Limu off out of the recall, but recall's timing is different than it was in HGC. I think if that was HGC, Wubby might actually kill Tracer there, as Sylvana's gonna get finished off by No Game No Life off camera on the bottom side of your screen, and the kill lead for Rage Quit Gaming escalates to 13-4. Tracer is so free into this draft. Sticky Bomb but Brightwing didn't go trait build. That much is true. That much is true. The Brightwing is not trait build. So, you know, I'm willing to entertain the idea. I still think that you could go pulse rounds in this game as easy money, personally, if you're the Tracer, but I'm willing to entertain it. And now here we see Rage Quit with a sizable lead on the race right here. Actually, behind on it, actually. I misinterpreted the graphs for a second. Quacknick stepping forward with a very aggressive wailing arrow onto the backline of Rage Quit. Oh, Dragon Arrow actually parting the Red Sea, not able to find it. But Limu with the pressure onto the backline, finishing off the Brightwing. Shockwave lands onto Azerite from Muranos. Now Breeze in the middle of things will fall. Wubby is their next kill target, is certain to fall. A quadra kill, make it 17 kills in 10 minutes for Rage Quit Gaming. Azerite trying to step up here, but Muranos fully aware of what's going on, zoning them out, not allowing Azerite to finish off this Immortal here. Shizaki doing the same, using their body as a barrier. And Rage Quit Gaming able to pick up this objective right here. Chat, I am of the opinion that if you are a DPS player, in the current meta, the two heroes that you absolutely should be able to pick because they auto-win games from last pick are Sergeant Hammer and Tracer. And also Zeratul, honestly. If you want heroes that you can pick as the 5th pick in your draft to absolutely steamroll, you want Sergeant Hammer, Tracer, Zeratul. Thank me later. Now Rage Quit Gaming, roughly 80% health on their Immortal, steps forward here for the siege onto bottom lane. Immortal taking out this tower, sidewall is down, here's Wubby looking at the flank as well. 3-level lead at the moment though, in favor of Rage Quit. Granit would need to fight. Oh, wait a minute. There's a 3-man Dragon Arrow into Apocalypse, into Light Bomb, into Sticky Bomb, into everything. All of a sudden, the triple kill in the blink of an eye by Rage Quit Gaming. Gonna take them out. Cocoon onto Tracer. She doesn't care. Lopaka now running Breeze down, looking to chase him out. Natural agility over the wall. Lopaka's not done here yet, though. Hold on a second. Breeze now doubling back. Lopaka may have thought he went left indeed. Breeze now starting to hearth, but might get sniffed out by Ranella, who does indeed find him, and now, oh no, Breeze burrow charging directly towards the members of Rage Quit, but they decide against chasing it out, watching those death timers, knowing that the rest of Granite Gaming respawning right there. But now, with Granite Gaming barely hitting 13, Rage Quit Gaming is hitting 16. And what is this? Limu! There we see Li Ming gonna get picked off right here by the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Light Bomb coming out onto Diablo. No game, no life, able to jump right on out of the action. A double kill right now in favor. Oh, there's the Dragon Arrow finishing off, making it a triple, making it a quadra, making it a penta. There it is. Anubrak's gonna go down. But Limu, what the f is this bullet spray pick, man? What's going on? This is the freest Ricochet game I've ever seen. Regardless, a good ace right there by the members of Rage Quit Gaming, who now step forward. They can't end the game just quite yet with how short these death timers are. Instead, going to invade the enemy bruiser camp, and Limu starts to push. I am so tilted, chat. I am actually so tilted at this bullet spray pick and this sticky bomb pick. He's lucky that this is a 100% free draft for Tracer, and that they're outplaying the shit out of them. I think the build is troll, though. Alrighty, now 25 kills in 13 minutes, though, for Rage Quit Gaming. The fight breaks out yet again. Shizaki jumping in onto Quacknix in that backline. Light Bomb gonna be delivered at light speed to Azerite in the back. And Cocoon, this is what happens anytime you Cocoon somebody that isn't Tracer. It just gets shredded immediately. Breeze is next to fall on the side of Granite Gaming. Make able to use the blink heal to escape. And there is just simply nothing that Granite can do into this Rage Quit draft. This series is gonna make my throat go hoarse, dude. Alrighty, now, Rage Quit Gaming finishing off this Immortal. Their Immortal, I believe, has yet to take even a single point of damage from Granite Gaming. This is going to be a 100% HP Immortal for Rage Quit now. Granit, though, looking for the deep flank. What they're going to try to do here is fight behind the Immortal. They're either going to try and catch somebody flanking from Rage Quit, or they're going to try and go behind the Immortal and get the... Oh, Lopaka, though, Scout. Oh, wait a minute, Lopaka, no, don't go in there. Oh, the jump scare of the century gets onto him. Make, though, getting fully slowed by the sticky bomb. Limu forced to recall out, gets finished off by Azerite's Calamity. Cocoon onto Diablo, who received the light bomb as well. Azerite now taking some damage. Renella in the back as he jumping over the wall. Murnos finishes off Make in the back. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Granit here, making a 3-for-1 with Murnos going down. And there you see, that's a good strat right there by GG, going for the behind engage. You fight behind the objective when you're this far behind and you just need to make something happen. Granit Gaming now having their level 16s. 28 kills in the first 15 minutes of the match. Wubby not able to land the stun onto Renella. Would have certainly been a kill had it worked. Renella gonna go ahead and yoink Shizakid right out of the action. Meanwhile, Immortal, Quacknix, and Azerite are able to successfully prevent it from finishing off this top keep. Still a lot of work cut out for Granit Gaming and catching up on this game. Granit Gaming already down a keep. Could be down another one very, very shortly here. Oh man, you guys saw how much faster Limu cleared out those 2 minions because he had bullet spray? Super cool. Granit Gaming, they want to fight on equal talent tiers before Rage Quit can hit level 20, so they're looking at the potential engage right here. They found each other, gonna hard engage directly onto Shizakid. Oh wait, that's a Dragon Arrow followed up by Apocalypse. Quacknix uses the Will of the Forsaken to avoid the Apocalypse stun. Wailing Arrow gonna come out, Cocoon goes on to Tracer this time, not gonna have it insta-shredded like before. Li Ming combo following up on the Imperia stab onto Muranos, which causes Muranos to be the first to fall. Li Ming's getting resets, however, 1-for-1 between these two teams. Both DPSs for Rage Quit Gaming going to the bottom of the fight and hitting those healing fountains. If either one had gotten dropped instead of the resets, that would have been horrendous for Rage Quit. But of course, Granit Gaming able to get that 1-for-1, but they lose their top keep in the meantime. And this is such a difficult position to come back from. Down over 2 levels, a little bit over 2 levels, and down both of your keeps on Battlefield means that you are consistently... They haven't even gotten a fort, by the way. Keep in mind, they're not getting any catapults in these lanes for Granit Gaming. Without even taking down a fort and losing both of your keeps, the permanent side lane split push pressure means that effectively Rage Quit can take whatever fight they want. Oh, and there's Shizakid with the aggressive Hellgate forward, lands the wallbang as well as the flit into the Apocalypse. Make is next to fall, and Rage Quit Gaming is not resting on their laurels by any sense of the word. Dragon Arrow completely off into the wall, not gonna land, but with that double kill right here, the members of Rage Quit Gaming can simply race this one out and get a lot of damage onto this first Immortal. Shizakid stepping forward right here, but we do see Wubby and Azerite lurking in the bush. They don't want to go onto Diablo if they can help it. They want a bit of an easier catch, someone that they can finish off a little better. Exhibiting a bit of patience at the moment. They know that their best chance of coming back is getting a miracle pick, but the core is knocking. Oh, Wubby now pops it. Oh, sets up. Oh, they do get the kill. There you see the patience right there. Granit Gaming, despite falling very far behind and giving away the highest kill count that I've seen, I think, in any game of Masters Clash so far, they still know how to set up these picks even from behind. We saw it when they lurked top trying to go behind the Immortal, and we saw it right there with Wubby and Azerite able to set up the kill pressure. Bree's gonna go ahead and Cocoon Diablo, knowing that with no Tracer to shred that Cocoon, it does land. Murnos trying to spin on out of there. Shockwaves the Anubrak to save himself. The Dragon Arrow is massive onto the members of Granit Gaming. Light Bomb not going to connect onto Breeze, but Wubby fighting himself in the middle. Oh, tries to stab back in, but misses. Not able to connect with it. Wubby missing a lot of HP. It's 2-for-1. Whoops, I accidentally zoomed in. It's 2-for-1. Quacknix gonna fall. 3-for-1 now in favor of Rage Quit as they simply start to walk toward the enemy core. Don't get too distracted chasing Breeze, friends. You do have to worry about ending the game here. Wubby now starting to hearth as well. Core already missing a quarter of its HP, as well as having 2 catapults shove it out in the top side. Wubby gonna go ahead and clear these catapults there, but this core already starting to tank some hits. Diablo and Anubarak also having a bit of a fight towards the bottom side of your screen. I'll give you that wide angle lens so we can see it all happening. Core of Granit Gaming now dipping below 50% right here. Li Ming starting to respawn. It would take a miracle. Wubby will fall. Muranos giving Li Ming those resets. Azerite, hold on a second. Hold on a second. The push still continuing though. No game, no life continues to live, and Limu on the scene. It will be Rage Quit Gaming taking game number 1. I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you, the Tracer too strong. Even if you troll your talents, let's go. I will say there is one time Sticky Bomb got pretty good value. There was one time. I think it was less than Pulse Rounds would have gotten in that game. And I think picking Bullet Spray is actually horrendous. Like look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this post-game scoreboard. And when I say it, I want you to look at one thing, okay? Compare Tracer's damage to Diablo. Compare Tracer's damage to Diablo, okay? That doesn't happen if this is Ricochet. That's all I'm saying. You're not 1k damage ahead of your tank if you have Ricochet. Woo. Woo. Alrighty. Rage Quit Gaming able to win game number 1 here, off of what I would just call a straight up outdraft, and then not only an outdraft, but following up on it with the execution and the aggression just on the gas pedal the entire time right there. Absolutely great stuff. Alrighty, next draft is getting started right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got on our hands. It's going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen. Granit Gaming first pick as always. Holding out for a Haunted Mines game. Haunted Mines is definitely not in the pool for this mode, but hell yeah. I appreciate the gumption regardless. BOE wave clear on your second damage dealer is clutch? What do you mean? I love it, I love it. As we now see Junkrat banned out right here. Junkrat, an extremely common ban on Tomb of the Spider Queen here. Notice that the most wave clear tank, Johanna, got banned out, and one of the best wave clear DPSs, Junkrat, also got banned away right here. Certainly always going to be a focus on Tomb. Lucio also taken off right there. We did see a hard support choke coming out last game from Granit Gaming, shifting away from that strategy here after dropping game 1. Wubby has shown a penchant for picking Blaze here, but as soon as Blaze got banned out, no hesitation whatsoever, Wubby insta-locking the Hogger. Lopaka gonna be on that Hanzo and Renella on Rehgar. I like that little bit of alliteration right there. Lopaka Hanzo, Rehgar Renella. We'll see if they can pick matching names the entire time, although that would be a statistical anomaly for sure. Meanwhile, on the other side, Granit Gaming. We'll see what they pick. They gotta be cognizant of that Tracer threat here. They gotta be thinking that it's at least relevant, because I don't know. I feel like it could be picked again. Maybe that's just me. Although I will say your wave clear would be a little bit lacking, especially for the first 3 levels of the game, which would open you up to aggressive plays from the enemy team as they out-rotate you. So I can understand not picking the Tracer. It's not as free in this game. Breezes and Uberak going to be banned away. I would totally love to see how a pro game on Mines or Blackhearts would turn out these days. I mean, in all honesty, Detective Nordberg, part of why those maps are not meta is they get kind of stale in competitive. Particularly Haunted Mines, the bottom half of the map kind of might as well not exist. You just kind of spam camps on CD, and if the other team goes in the mines in the early game, they're noobs. If you watch, I actually played Haunted Mines earlier on my stream a couple days ago. Now, Muranos gonna pick up that Yrel Garrosh for Shizakid, and hey, I just want to point out, chat, that notably Limu with that last pick still available. It could be a Genji, it could be a Tracer, it could be something else altogether, maybe something that gives a little bit more wave clear. We'll see right here. Falstad gonna be picked up by Quacknix. We saw the Falstad used very aggressively on the rotations by Make in their series earlier versus Three-Legged Cat. Breeze gonna pick up the Tyrael. I kind of feel like this would be a Genji game. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Genji able to bully the squishy backliner of Falstad in particular. As well, Stukov not hyper able to chase him out, maybe gonna land some reactive ballista spores, maybe choke him, maybe zone him out with the fetid touch, with those ranged auto attacks. We will certainly see right here. Limu just getting to have fun though, getting to counter pick, last pick Tracer, and then last pick Genji while everybody else has to do boring stuff like clear waves. Maybe that's why he picked Bullet Spray, because he felt guilty about leaving the wave clear to everybody else. Who knows? Regardless, we wait now for this final series of the day to move on into game number 2. Remember that this is a best of 5, and this is only game 2. A team has to win 3 games in a best of 5 to win the series, so regardless of how this one goes, we will have another game after this one. Now the game is starting. Let's go ahead and cycle in here. And for the right side of your screen, for the members of Granit Gaming, we have Quacknix on Falstad, Breeze playing Tyrael, Azurite. I've never seen this mount before. It's like floating in the air. That's so weird. Azurite on Stukov, Breeze going to be playing Tyrael, Make on Tychus, and Wubby on Hogger. On the left side of your screen, for Rage Quit Gaming, we have Lopaka on the Hanzo, Shizakid playing Garrosh, Muranos on Yrel, Renella dancing a little bit right there, yeah, on the Feral Spirit. Oh, dancing with Limu a bit right there. Renella on that Regar, and Limu on that Genji. Oh, that's a very good scatter to start the game from No Game, No Life, picking up 3 stacks of Simple Geometry. He completed that Simple Geometry extremely quickly in the previous game. Wouldn't surprise me to see more of a similar performance here in game number 1, as Wubby gets tossed into the thick of things, but Shizakid is actually the one who's isolated after throwing the enemy. Muranos's jump, was it denied by the Augur Loot Horde? I'm not quite sure, maybe some other knockback. But there, Muranos now starting to rotate bottom, will actually get intercepted by Make. Make choosing not to actually hit Muranos just quite yet. There it is right there. Muranos will hop over the wall. Wubby wanted the wall bang, not able to find it. That's a zombie corn? Is that really what it's called? Zombie corn that mounts? Zombie unicorn. Absolutely love it. Breeze now able to jump right on out of there. And Make's still just pitching a tent in the bot lane. He's camping out for a little bit. Limu gonna agile dismount into bot lane, getting that slow onto Make. But now 3 members of each team bot. Here's Shizakid though on the flank, trying to get the throw onto a squishy member of GG. Will be able to throw Make, but not able to follow it up with the groundbreaker. Everyone is here except Hanzo. Everyone is present at this fight except Hanzo, who continues to soak it out. Very notably, oh wait, not soaking. Here he is getting some big damage onto Quacknix. Wubby was able to complete that siege camp, and we see some pressure onto Breeze off of the Garrosh throw. Stukov silence though from Azurite, offering so much disruption in the meantime. Muranos is completely starting to back off now. Breeze in the middle of the minion wave here, hiding out because they know they can't get thrown from within all those minions. At least it's a very tough job for the Garrosh. Hogger now gonna work on bruisers. So far, Rage Quit Gaming have yet to take a camp. Wubby continuing on this bruiser camp right here. Maybe didn't get the infinite spin that he wanted. And now Azurite will show up to help finish off this camp. So far, still no focus whatsoever onto camps from Rage Quit. Now Limu and Renella starting to cycle down. Each team having their level 4s right here, and Make picking up that Master Assassin. This one is usually a dead giveaway that a player is looking to take Odin at level 10, as it is the only Tychus level 4 talent that has any benefit during Odin. Granit Gaming continuing their push onto the mid structures of Rage Quit. Rage Quit's Bruiser Camp now available and on the scene. Falstad soaking out top lane. Quacknix, I remember Quacknix playing Falstad back in the HGC era as well. Cool to see him back on that role. Now, Shizaki tossing Breeze over the wall will not lead to a kill, however. That's a Hogger spin right through the thick of things. Quacknix, though, taking big damage from Dragon Claw from Limu. Muranos now jumping into the scene, hammering everybody on GG, but nobody gonna die just quite yet. This game, notably less bloodthirsty than game number 1, where over 30 kills were accrued by Rage Quit Gaming. Now only 1 kill so far by either team. 1 kill total here 4 minutes into the game. Make pressuring Muranos really just loves to camp out here on the bot side, and if you look, notice every lane, look at the structure disparity in health, okay? We have GG winning the push up here in top. Oh, Shizaki able to get the turn in here. GG winning the push in mid. GG winning the push in bottom. Able to get so much pressure out onto these structures before even getting a Web Weaver. And with all these walls losing all these HP, Web Weavers have a significant chance of getting forts for Granit Gaming in the early game if they can manage to secure a turn-in. Limu trying to gank Wubby at the moment, getting some good damage onto him. Oh, Wubby just a little bit too much HP to finish off though. Murnas wants it, actually able to get him. Wow, okay, I didn't think that would happen, but alrighty. Shizaki though, getting targeted by Granit Gaming after losing their offlaner to the gank. Going back in, Limu now pressuring onto Make. Breeze will be able to finish off Garrosh. Limu very aggressively stepping up towards Make, not quite able to get him, and there's Quacknix arriving on the scene, fresh off of his plane, flying in right there. Quacknix picking up the kill, and now 3 kills to 1 in favor. Make it 4? 3 kills to 1. Oh! Wow, 33 HP dipping down to it for Lopaka. Breeze gonna be able to get a turn in, probably a reset after as well. There it is, he's gonna hearth back to the base, he's all out of mana. Yep, bigger they are also is pretty bad into Garrosh as well. That's a good point I'm seeing from the chat right here. The Master Assassin is nice, and a lot of times these competitive players don't take into the rhythm. You just don't really get as many good chances to just sit there and use it like you would in Storm League. So the Master Assassin pick makes perfect sense. Now simply pushing out bot lane for Granit Gaming right here. We do see some heavy rotations down bot side. Each team with 1 player on the top half of the map. And actually Hanzo getting solo killed by Falstad in the meantime. I'm over here looking at the 4 versus 4 like a chump, when actually it's Quacknix just absolutely styling on the Hanzo in that top lane. Granit Gaming, as they chase, they're about to get level 10 right here. Showing that at the bottom of your screen. Murnas, oh, doesn't have the length to jump over the wall. Garrosh will be next to fall. 6 kills in 6 minutes for Granit Gaming. Limu hopping in the back right there, picking up the gems from his fallen comrades. With the Odin, with the Web Weaver, and the Siege Giant, so much push pressure here in bot lane. And not only that, but there's also pressure in every other lane. And remember what I said about those gates being down? That made this first objective so much more effective for the members of Granit Gaming here, who are already getting significant damage onto a bottom keep. It almost feels like Granit Gaming are Super Saiyans that get their power from being beaten by other teams. They lose at the start of the series, and then, you know, they have a Sensu beam really quick, and now they get back into it and are able to win these games. Because they look like a totally different team in Game 1 versus Game 2 of this series, just like they did in the latter half of the previous series. Now, Dragon Arrow coming out into multiple members of Granit Gaming, but the Sanctification able to nullify any follow-up from the members of Rage Quit. Rage Quit now on the back foot, attempting to retreat after having their Bruiser Camp stolen by Granit. Granit having multiple members back off now. Make hit the healing fountain as he wants to sit here and monitor this turn-in, but Rage Quit Gaming simply so far back, not even thinking about the turn-in at the moment. Both teams on equivalent talent tiers here. Make gonna get chased a bit by Limu, but ultimately wins the damage trade. Now here is Wubby fresh off turning in on the bot side of the map, and wow, Limu actually gets melted completely. Will be finished off by Wubby. Muranos just barely missing the hammer onto Wubby, who spins right into the action, setting up position for the shockwave. But wow, Shizaki, what a play. Indomitables the shockwave on himself as well into the phrase Lopaka out of danger in one little swift movement of keys, able to save both himself and his teammate. Now Granit Gaming, having successfully repelled Rage Quit Gaming back towards their own base, they do get started with this boss, which they are shredding very quickly. It's a pretty classic tank Tyrael. Not gonna see that fancy schmancy Ardent Restoration Burning Halo build that we often see, especially from Dino. Who Dino earlier in my chat today said that he got it from Breeze, by the way, which I thought was an interesting little moment. Blue Webweavers and Blue Siege Giants going to be secured for Rage Quit Gaming, who just now need to focus on not losing their top keep to an extremely healthy boss. But with this being a boss and an Odin, I think it's going to be almost impossible to save this top keep from destruction. Murdos, oh, that's a 4-man dragon arrow. Sanctification, though, yet again from Breeze, denying the follow-up. Now Limu forced to cyber agility over the sidewall, and despite landing big arrows, Rage Quit simply can't do anything with it. Alrighty, Rage Quit, however, are able to preserve their top keep in what I thought would be for sure a lost one. Shizaki gets his Warlord's challenge baited out right there by the Sword of Justice. Not actually, I think it's actually, is it Sword of Justice? It is Sword of Justice. I even moused over it earlier. Alrighty, wait, no, this is E-Build. What am I saying? This isn't Swift Ret. This is E-Build Tyrael. He just has Justice for All at level 1 instead of Ardent Restoration, that's all. I don't know my Tyrael pictures. Alrighty, Lopaka now pressuring onto bot lane. 13 almost secured for Rage Quit, but not quite yet. The baiting with the Tyrael swords, trying to get whatever cooldowns out they can. Rage Quit Gaming now picking up level 13. Hogger's simply going to spin away from that gank, as this is a near total reversal of the first game situation. A large kill structure and experience lead for Granit Gaming in the mid to late game. Shizaki trying to ward off the flanks towards the top side of your screen. Gonna toss Breeze into there and leave him very close to his sword. Oh, and there's the Dragon Arrow once again parting the Red Sea. Not going to be able to connect onto any members of Granit Gaming here. Rage Quit was very aggressive in looking for a pre-level 16 fight, but was not able to find it. Meanwhile, Quacknix on the split push in top lane will threaten to finish off that keep. And as soon as Quacknix draws the members of Rage Quit topside, the rest of Granit Gaming simply goes for the turn. Oh, Quacknix flies out, will get immediately spotted by Limu. Gonna actually gust Limu in, but Quacknix, hold on, Limu has no fear whatsoever, especially when he's got such a large augmented guard. Now, that is a great pick-off timing. Really gonna take the wind out of the sails of this Granit Gaming level 16 push with Webweavers if Rage Quit knows they can 5v4 despite the talent disadvantage. Granit Gaming, having lost Make right here, starts to push up in this mid lane. They would love to be able to finish off that top keep, but that would require committing to a 4v5. Make stepping up onto Muranos. Shizaki actually going to toss Azerite away rather than in. Rage Quit Gaming wants to hold on to this top keep if at all possible, but into the pressure of Odin, I think this is going to finally be confirmed. Rage Quit is aware of it. They simply cycle over to mid. Oh, where the actual Dragon Arrow lands, and there's no Sanctification available this time to deny the follow-up. Azerite with the melee range lurking arm actually significantly extends his lifespan. Not going to be able to land. Oh, no game, no life, canceled his hearth and walked directly into eyesight of Quacknix. Azerite somehow still alive throughout all of this. Absolute insanity that Stukov did not fall there, and that ended up culminating in a 1-for-1 between these two teams. Shizakid now getting run down by Granite Gaming. Limu will agile dismount over the wall in, trying to use that deflect, gets himself an augmented guard. Limu will get finished off by the false dead auto over the wall. Renella trying to get on out of there, getting run down by Make, and will fall as well. Granite Gaming having killed off basically everybody on the side of Rage Quit. Gonna go ahead and finish this final keep now before stepping forward and pressuring the core. Augur Dynamite contributing a little bit of chip damage onto the core, but with Granite Gaming's members losing a decent bit of HP right here, they don't necessarily want to keep going. Oh no, Wubby, that's not the bounce you wanted, no! Wubby tried to kill the sidewall and spin out, but instead bounced directly off of it back into the base of Rage Quit Gaming. That one is one for the blooper reel right there. Now Quacknix getting the bottom siege camp. And Granite Gaming, Make gonna hearth here. Granite Gaming probably gonna look for their bruisers sometime soon after Quacknix caps this bot siege. Renella getting started with bruisers here. Breeze is lurking nearby. Quacknix also thinking about it. We will see. Rage Quit Gaming looks like they're gonna be able to cap their bruiser camp without any of a big threat or scuffle. Murnos holding 46 gems. I think Murnos needs to just be turning in right here. But it looks like they're going to try and get all the gems that they can to finish this up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The back door. The back door. It's coming through. Rage Quit Gaming is trying to hit boss, but they immediately got off boss, and they are starting to hearth to try and get here and defend against Granite, who are simply just sending it. 3-man Dragon Arrow. Sanctification will go off. Garrosh not able to land the taunt onto anybody. Massive shove gonna bring Garrosh out of the fight right here. Breeze will get dropped soon by Core, but actually able to significantly expand his lifespan thanks to his shielding. And the core of Rage Quit Gaming going to drop below 50%, but at the cost of 2 of the lives of Granite Gaming. Limu not giving up on this chase, will step up now on to Make. Lurking arm from Azerite not going to connect. Massive shove lands onto Shizakid yet again, just like it did last fight. Shizakid not giving up, however. Hold on a second. Wait, they kill Tychus, and Azerite will be next. He does go down. That is a massive stagger. Now, Wubby would love to finish off these bruisers, but the invade from Rage Quit is too threatening. Not actually going to happen, though, as Wubby now, after getting off the bruiser camp for a moment to see if the invade was coming, stays on it. Rage Quit Gaming now cycling over to top boss. Rage Quit does have enough gems to get a turn in as they do it right there. The rest of their members finishing off this top boss. This is going to be boss plus turn for Rage Quit. It's certainly going to be a lot of pressure for Granite Gaming to deal with in all their lanes, but they do have the benefit of having catapults. Bot is going to be so far back, it's not going to be a huge major threat. So really, this is exclusively about the pressure in mid lane and top lane. Rage Quit Gaming now about to be level 20. Oh, Shockwave from over the wall. Wubby tried it onto Muranos, not able to find the Urel, and that ability is now going to be on cooldown. Tychus and Stukov starting to respawn for Granite Gaming. Boss and Webweaver pushing down this top keep lane as multiple members of Rage Quit are here. Shizakid worried about a potential backdoor from Granite Gaming, but Granite Gaming not going to attempt it, instead simply playing the defense. And this is not a guaranteed top keep. Oh, Dragon Arrow goes out onto Stukov. Oh, what a punish, but what a response! The Sanctification going to prevent Azerite from falling just at the right moment, but it will be Quacknix who goes down now. Limu tanking a shot from that mid keep. And notably, the catalyst for that sequence was Stukov using Lurking Arm in range of Rage Quit Gaming. Wubby tossing some dynamite over the wall. Rage Quit Gaming now trying to get some damage onto this top keep. They do have 5v4 at the moment, but they don't have much of a minion wave. Rage Quit now cycling over to mid. They would have loved to pick up a keep or something off of that. However, they will still have a 5v4 for some period of time. Limu gonna go ahead and finish off this bot fort right here, opening up the map a little bit. Shizakid stepping forward onto Wubby. Wubby simply spins on out of there, the unstoppable, carrying him out of the fight. Over and over this game, Breeze, just hitting absolutely massive sanctifications. I read somebody say Wubby. Breeze just hitting massive sanctifications, denying these attempted burst pickoffs from Rage Quit in what's a relatively even kill count game, 10 to 11, which adds up to 21. That's both of the team's levels right here. I'm sure Cav would appreciate that one. Now it looks like Rage Quit able to dump most of their gems. They are significantly closer to a turn-in than Granit Gaming is. Granit only having 12 gems in their possession right now. Murnau's going to pick up a couple more. Bruiser Camp not available for more than a full minute for Granit Gaming, so Granit going to have to defend against this Bruiser from Rage Quit in just a moment. Knowing that there's some downtime between the action, Murnau's going to go ahead and clear topside. Oh, there's an arrow. Will go out onto just Make. There's the X-Strike follow-up as well, but Gust and Sanct. And I feel like Rage Quit Gaming continually tries to go for these individual pickoffs, but they are simply getting denied by the anti-burst. However, there is X-Strike. This is living weapon. Oh, and wow, Hogger gonna get dropped off right there. Azerite finding himself in the middle of Rage Quit Gaming, going to fall as well. And out of nowhere, Rage Quit picking up the double, picking up the triple. Limu using all that living weapon CDR, able to continue to go in towards the backline. But with 3 members of Granit Gaming dead and a Bruiser Camp mid, all Rage Quit has to do is finish off this mid keep, and maybe they can look at ending the game. It does look like this is indeed going to be an end attempt right here, as this keep is going to fall in short order. Make using the extremely long duration big red button Odin to attempt to defend, but Limu again completely unafraid to get his hands dirty and dive under these forts. He's been doing it all game, doing it again right here. Rage Quit Gaming now stepping up. 4 members of Granite dead. It's only Quacknix left alive. Shizakid's Warlord's Challenge going to miss. Gust with that wind tunnel buying Granite some time. Dragon Arrow not going to land onto Quacknix, and at this point they just need to finish it off. Rage Quit Gaming going up 2-0 versus Granite. Whew! I gotta say, just what's been a tone setter so far. There's been a lot of things, but I think that Limu is really showing the value of having these heroes that are just so good into various different drafts available from last pick. And if you're second pick, you get the true final last pick of the entire game. So if you simply leave a DPS pick for that, and your DPS can play Genji and can play Tracer, you can pull off what Limu's doing right here. And that's not to take away from the accomplishments of the rest of Rage Quit Gaming. There have been some absolutely massive plays. I saw Shizakid with the Indomitable plus the End of the Fray to save himself and a teammate from the Hogger Shockwave. Just absolutely massive stuff from everybody in this series so far. And now, the simple question is, can Granit do it again? Can Granit come back from down 2-0 a second time in just today? Can they get a second reverse sweep? Because things are looking a little bit shaky. They're looking a little bit scary yet again, but like I said before, I'm not going to count Granit out. Especially because Granit, in these first 2 games of this series, have looked much, much, much better than they did in the previous series. These were not total stomps where Granit Gaming was just completely out of it. I mean, the first one kind of was. The second game, not a total stomp where Granit Gaming was just completely out of it from the start. No, they had that for a lot of the game, and they had significant pressure, the advantage even, outright for much of the game. But that late game pressure, dude, that late game comeback from Rage, just so absolutely huge. We'll see right here. I'm going to show y'all the post-game scoreboard real quick. I'm not going to have a lot of time to show it to you because I kept the camera on me for a little bit longer this time here. But let's take a look at these stats. Time for the second reverse sweep. We'll see. Granit Gaming certainly showing that they could hit the reverse sweep before in the first series. We'll see if they still have enough gas left in the tank for series number 2. MastersClash.eu is where you can go ahead and buy tickets for the LAN that'll be in a month in France. Lucio going to get taken away by Granit Gaming, a consistent target of bans right here. Everybody really high on Lucio right now. From NA Storm League to EU competitive, eating lots of bans. Ooh, Lopaka's Hanzo, after terrorizing in the first 2 games and hitting big Dragon Arrow after big Dragon Arrow, going to finally get banned out right here by Granit. Falstad as well, Quacknix's Falstad. Notice the 2 target bans here. We see generic opening bans with the Junkrat and Lucio, really just common picks in general for those first bans. And then each team's second of their bans going to specific spice that we saw here. Falstad taken away from Quacknix, Lopaka losing his Hanzo, and Blaze, Wabi just keeps going back to him. First pick in Blaze non-stop for Granit. That trend is going to continue right here. Sylv Omega High Prio, now we will see, we will see. Each team thinking about what they're going to pick. What do we have from Rage Quit? We have Muranos going to be picking up that Dahaka, and Ranella going on Rehgar. I would be amazed if this healer pickup for Granit Gaming is not either Brightwing or Anduin. It feels like those are virtually the only 4 healers that get played. Unless you're Smexy and you play Karazim, or we see the occasional Tyrande. I still have yet to cast Morales, Whitemane. We've seen some Uther from Inting for Ruby. You know, there's a nice little blend, but of course there's the Brightwing right there. Certainly some healers that show up more often than others. Bree's gonna get picked up on that Diablo, which means that I honestly expect the Tychus ban right here. What you very commonly see is if you pick up an early Tychus or Hogger before the 3rd ban, that 3rd ban goes into preventing the Tychus counter. Tychus just simply needs to be not the person getting stunned by Diablo. Oh, and there's actually the Garrosh ban instead. Okay, okay. Interesting choice right there. Sergeant Hammer and Garrosh going to be taken away from the 2 teams. It is possible that Rage Quit felt that they wouldn't be able to pick the Sergeant Hammer themselves. With the nanomachine coating, with the Crossfire, Blaze certainly matching up well into Hammer. We shall see. Ooh, and there is the Sylvanas, whoever called it right there. You were correct. Sylvanas does get picked up alongside Johanna for Shizakid. This is going to be some decently strong macro pressure in the early game right here. All 4 of Rage Quit Gaming's pickups having significant ways to pressure the map. And of course, anytime you see a Dahaka, expect to see that early invade at least explored as an option on the enemy sappers. Hey, here's the Tracer on the other side. Alrighty, Granit Gaming, y'all ready to come back and start that reverse sweep? Let's go! I will say, all 4 members of Rage Quit Gaming right now, these heroes do not do anything into Tracer. These heroes do nothing in a Tracer, because hardly any heroes do anything in a Tracer. At least Tahaka has the benefit of not being very gankable in lane, though, meaning Azerite will mostly have to focus their attention towards the bottom side of the map. Yes, the score is wrong. Rage Quit is up 2-0. It is not 1-1. I will see if potentially they will update that. Caster scamming, cursing himself, we shall see. Limu going to pick up the Tychus with this last pick right here. But as I look at this, I just think to myself, if Make can ball out on this Tracer, I don't think that there's much that Rage Quit Gaming can do. I honestly think that this Tracer can kind of just freely harass them and roll around to an even more free extent potentially than what we saw in the previous game in Battlefield. I am happy, dude. Like, Tracer just almost never gets picked, and a lot of times she gets banned. And then to see it from both teams here on opposite sides, ooh. Alright, all I ask, Make, is don't pick Bullet Spray. Okay? Just don't pick Bullet Spray. I would even be okay with the heavy-handed. I think Ricochet is also the way to go this game. You know me, I'm a heavy biased Ricochet gamer as a Tracer. Let's see, though, how it goes right here. Coming into this game, for the side of Granit Gaming, we have Breeze on the Diablo, Quacknix on Lunara, Make playing Tracer, Wubby on Blaze, and Azerite on that Brightwing. And then coming through here, if they can finish this one, Rage Quit Gaming will advance to LAN. They just need to win this game, or even one of any of the next 3 games. And Rage Quit Gaming will be joining the top 3 teams at LAN in France if they can pull it off. But for Rage Quit, we have Limu playing Tychus, Shizakin on Johanna, No Game No Life, aka Lopaka on Sylvanas, Renella on Rehgar, and Murinas on that Tahaka. Oh, wait, never mind. Parting gift. GG. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. All right. As now Granit Gaming stepping forward right here will have the wave clear advantage in the early game. Expect Make to play heavy rotational interference right here. And now the members of GG cycling out towards bot lane as they force Rage Quit Gaming into taking a very long, safe rotation towards the bottom side of the map. Granit Gaming is cycling back up to mid, gonna let Blaze soak out top right here. Notice Breeze just lurking in that bush. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Granit Gaming not getting started with their sappers right away, but Rage Quit did. Rage Quit got there immediately. And Blaze is top lane, which means Murinas, there's a potential for the sapper play, but Blaze starting to head down towards mid right here. Here's Johanna. There is the Brush Stalker from Murinas. Not gonna land the tongue, however. Pulse Bomb going on to Limu as well as a parting gift from Make. Breeze diving on to the spot. It's a full 5-on-5 between these two teams. Make getting some chip damage on the chase. Granit Gaming able to finish the capture of their own sappers. Oh, Make, no! Gets tongued by Murinas, setting up first blood onto Tracer. This is your penance for picking Parting Gift. Alrighty, Limu now clearing out the mid lane alongside Murinas. Meanwhile, there's some chip damage being exchanged here, back and forth. Quacknix trying to prevent these sappers, only able to kill one though. Other 2 sappers will make it in all the way onto the gate of Granit Gaming. Make stepping in forward onto No Game No Life right there, and coulda looked for the kill. No Game No Life was 100% killable, but instead he recalls away for no reason. I don't know, man. I have strong feelings about this talent. Alright, we're moving forward here now. Master Assassin picked up by Tychus in particular. And note the push pressure from Sylvanas is going to be stronger with that possession as well. You know, guys, I've seen some casters that when, like, new talents get locked in, they say every single talent, and that always blew my mind. Like, some of them do it for ults, and I still think that's too much for ults, to say all 10 ults that get locked in. I don't know how y'all do it. Regardless, Make trading damage with Limu right there. Limu on the Tychus. Gonna back off. Make forced to use all his blinks to escape. Gonna get run down by No Game, No Life. Able to get some significant chip damage. The offlaners stalling each other on that top lane capture of the objective. Shizaka chasing down Quacknix, but Quacknix able to back off with just a little bit of HP. He's gonna be just fine. The members of Rage Quit looking very healthy in comparison to GG. Quacknix now getting some damage onto Limu, bot side of the map. Limu stepping forward into two members of GG. Limu now forced to use his healing fountain in the bottom left of your screen, as meanwhile Granit Gaming with the aggression forward. Oh, look at the parting gift from Make. It's huge. Make gonna receive the phase shift right here. Both of the offlaners continually just in that little dance on the top left altar. Limu now able to use the quarterback, that extra range on his grenade for the stall. And still nobody getting this objective just quite yet. Subdue gonna land onto Breeze and Azurite, as well as a Pulse Bomb onto No Game, No Life. Make now stepping up into here. Limu gonna get charged by Breeze, but not for the wall bang. Both teams missing significant amounts of HP, but Granit Gaming overall much more healthy. Azurite now finally, after much hullabaloo, able to get the capture of this bottom objective. Level 7 picked up by Rage Quit Gaming, soon to follow Granit Gaming. And Jet Propulsion will not land onto Muranos thanks to a timely burrow, but now Muranos still in the middle of Granit, starting to walk back in, surprisingly, despite missing a bunch of HP. Muranos tries to tongue Make out of the recall, but not able to land it. And now Wubby continually interrupting the members of Rage Quit Gaming on the attempted turn, and Make gets tongued again by Dahaka. Both deaths in this game are Make being tongued by Muranos. Good stuff from Muranos. Wubby able to get the interrupt over the wall. Wubby's just going to sit here and continually flame stream. There it is again. We see another one. And it looks like Rage Quit, after a few interrupts, has just given up on the concept of taking this objective. Now simply pressuring out onto mid lane. Big damage coming out onto Quacknix. Renella gonna hearth away right there. Love that custom hearth animation of that skin. That's so cool. Man, I really miss new skins, man. Having their own hearth animations and everything. I miss HotS content so much. Make now getting started with the sapper camps on the right side of the screen for Granit Gaming. Both teams simply, without much fuss, going to take their sappers. Blaze, Wubby doing what's very common. I spoke about this with Cavalier Guest while we were casting the previous series. If you're playing offlane versus a Dahaka on Tomb of the Spider Queen, you have to rotate down as Make gets another Pulse Bomb onto No Game, No Life. But whenever you're worried about a potential invade on your sappers, you have to rotate down. Breeze now getting the wall bang onto Muranos. Shizakid with the condemn in the middle of everything. Make still trading some hits back and forth with the enemy team. I feel like the Tracer in this game should be absolutely free farming the enemy team, but every single fight at the very start, Make just runs into the back and then recalls. And it's like, you could be killing people and do all this damage, but you're just recalling every fight for no reason. I hate parting gifts so much. Both teams now in bot lane here. And now, hold on, this is about to be a full 4-on-4 as Breeze arrives onto the scene, lands the wall bang onto Shizakid. Shizakid pops that Iron Skin, giving them a nice bit of extra tankiness. Now level 10 achieved for the members of Granit Gaming. Lunara immediately using it for the leap pressure, trying to get that damage and finish anybody off. Not able to find it. Now Rage Quit picking up their own level 10s as well. Morenas? I've heard multiple different pronunciations. I have not heard Morenas. As we see there's Sticky Bomb coming out onto Sylvanas. There we go. Able to pick them off with Breeze as well in tandem. And what a terrible time by Rage Quit Gaming to drop a kill, as this now means 2 complete altars easily going in favor of Granit. Alrighty, and now coming in to this fight here, we do see Sylvanas respawning, starting to head back into the action. Oh, dude, look at that parting gift value. Oh, that's huge. Make gonna start backing off right here. Sylvanas has rejoined the action. Other than that objective being secured, not a lot of map advantage being picked up by Granit Gaming. Breeze gonna get that soul shield. is able to prevent taking any significant damage in the meantime. Let's see, Morenos? Is that what you want from me, Morenos? Alrighty, now Limu getting some chip damage onto Breeze right there. Granit Gaming hovering around the sapper camp of Rage Quit, not wanting to get out just quite yet. Shizaki dropping down to half. No game, no life, winning a short trade with Make. That's the thing about Sylv, is that her short trade game with QW is really able to beat out a lot of other assassins. Breeze fishing for the wallbang, not able to find it. Blessed Shield in response from Johanna. No game, no life, stepping forward very aggressively. Morenas is on the scene. Lightning Breath from Diablo, gonna make sure he's not a tongue target by Diablo. Morenas now finding himself isolated, able to rejoin the members of Rage Quit. Oh, Breeze getting the wallbang, finding it right there. GG is winning this fight 4v5, and now Blaze coming in on the rotation. Wubby at the top of your screen, now coming in hot. Wubby lands the jet propulsion, but it is onto the iron-skinned Johanna, who is able to completely avoid getting stunned. However, that doesn't stop GG from effectively winning a 4v5, 2 kills to none, now up level 13. Make starting the capture here will get interrupted by Limu. He's got that quarterback. Wubby trying to get the stun onto Shizaki, just barely not finding it. Granit Gaming now completing the theft of the Rage Quit Gaming sapper camp. Meanwhile, Wubby just being such a universal irritant. Renella simultaneously looking for the turn-in, and Make able to get in the successful capture of the top right altar right there. And now the friendly sappers for Granit Gaming have been captured as well. Oh, Breeze lurking, trying to get Morenos right here. Almost got the wall bang, but the burrow from Morenos was able to get himself some safety. Now the counter engages on. Oh, the Tychus grenade pushing Breeze out of the isolation from Morenos. Not able to find anything yet again. Level 13s have been picked up by Rage Quit Gaming. And Make going in right there looking for another parting gift combo, not able to find anything. How surprising. Blaze now clearing out the top sappers, and Granit just absolutely taking every camp on the map. They've painted it orange. It's orange because I've got the colorblind mode on. People say red, but nah, I got orange. Alrighty, now Rage Quit Gaming moving up towards top lane. Wait, Quacknix might find himself in the middle of a couple of members. Oh, uses the boss as a leaping strike target for the mobility to escape. Wubby utilizing his bunker as well. Odin is popped by Tychus. There's no Tracer or Brightwing at this fight. Brightwing, of course, can phase shift in if absolutely necessary, but I can't help but feel like Limu getting a little bit jebaited right here into using his Odin. Actually standing right in front of the members of Granit, gonna get engaged on. He's got Neo Steel. He's just face tanking that fire, not even worried about it. Morenos landing the tongue onto Diablo. Meanwhile, again, more pressure onto No Game No Life in the background. Make getting some free chip damage on the side of the fight as well. Wubby getting chased down. Oh, tongue onto Brightwing. Morenos just landing big tongues over and over. Wubby will be next to fall. Triple kills so far, quadra kill. Remember, Diablo had souls, so he did reset and come back right here, but that is a quadra kill in totality for Rage Quit Gaming. Shizaki now able to get the turn in right here. Rage Quit able to stop the bleeding a little bit after losing so many early altars and sapper camps as well. Limu clearing out mid lane. The rest of Rage Quit, other than the offlaner, now pushing bottom alongside Sylvanas. They're going to shut off this bell tower with black arrows. Is it not available? It is just now coming off CD. There it is. Black arrows going to be used as Rage Quit Gaming picks up the bottom bell tower. Quacknix lurking in the area. I'm not quite sure what he's exactly looking for. And now Rage Quit transitioning over to steal the sapper camps, giving Granit Gaming a bit of a taste of their own medicine. Level 16s for both teams. Blessed Shield coming out onto Azurite. Azurite blink healing away towards Lunara. Dies with another charge of blink heal available. I wonder if they could have blinked to the minions to be able to escape, but for some reason not used. I didn't see any CC that would have prevented it. And now Rage Quit Gaming able to get a pick off right there. Rage Quit trying to escort these sappers in, if at all possible. Able to get in all three. This is indeed going to be heavy-handed from Tracer. We've seen Make just consistently playing a dive bomb playstyle right here, so that's no surprise. He's just going to continue jumping in on the backline, trying to finish off Sylvanas or Rehgar or Tychus if at all possible, get that armor reduction to add in the anti-burst. I personally think Tracer's kind of useless when played this way, unless she's diving with team, but we'll see. Right here, Make stepping away, making sure he's not going to get tongued. Morenas now walking out, taps, and then immediately hearths. Okay. Morenas now here is there. That is a criterize from Azerite, setting up damage onto Limu, but he's not going to take much. Oh, Sylv able to get right on out of their Windrunner, ensuring a very large amount of distance created. Renella able to capture the top left altar, Make capturing top right. Rage Quit Gaming now transitioning towards the bottom side of the map. There is still one altar left. They're going to leave the capturing of it up to Limu, while the rest of them hold on to this bottom lane. Tracer is actually doing boss over here, but it has been scouted out by Morenas. And Make taking a bit of damage and seemingly just starting boss for the members of Rage Quit. Meanwhile, there's a fight happening over here. No game, no life, just diving Azerite. Will be able to find him, but he utilized both of his haunting waves to do so, setting him up as an immediate sitting duck. Boss is captured by Rage Quit Gaming, but it looks like, was that just the most Galaxy Brain bait into baiting the enemy team to take a boss and then immediately engaging the 4v3? Like, I don't even know. Either way, it kind of worked out for Granit Gaming, taking the 2-for-1, now about to be a 3-for-1 when Shizakin falls right there. Diablo gets tongued by Morenas, who does land the isolation onto Tracer, setting up Limu. And so far, 3 of Tracer's deaths, if not all of them. Yeah, Tracer has 4 deaths, and at least 3 of them are just getting hit by Dahaka's skill shots this game. Limu now defending the bottom bell tower here with the Odin. Limu continuing the damage pressure. Oh, Morenas wanted to use the Lurker Strain as self-setup for the tongue, but he flew too close to the sun. No! Rage Quit trying to aggressively find the kills, just absolutely turbo-int it away. And, oh man, the greed right there. I liked the idea. It would have been cool. I'm pretty sure they still both die, even if they get that kill. Wow. Alrighty. I'd have to see the play again, though. And it now Granit Gaming cycling over to defend against mid. Wubby going in on Renella, followed up by Breeze, able to get the kill. And where is it all going wrong? Rage Quit Gaming had this game looking so solid, and then just starting to absolutely crumble in the late game right here, right in front of us. Rage Quit, though, not irreparably behind, and in fact able to convert the middle bell tower toward their side. Just gonna need to wait on some respawns. That Renella stagger really hurting them at the moment. Wubby clearing out the top sappers. Granit Gaming, after having stolen, or rather taken, their own sapper camp, going to look at the potential steal for Rage Quit. They know with Renella not alive, no healer, there isn't a great way for Rage Quit to contest this, but they still do regardless, because they know Blaze is top, so this is a 4-on-4. Isolation lands onto basically everybody, thanks to Contagion from Morenas right there. And now Rage Quit Gaming able to complete their own sappers. Even if you have a number advantage, if the enemy team has a global, and you're showing one person split, then it's still a 4-on-4. Rage Quit Gaming perfectly utilizing that map awareness information right there. Morenas looking at Wubby. Wubby does not have a jet propulsion available. Morenas gonna miss the tongue due to a bunker coming out from Wubby. Well timed right there. Sappers now advancing on bot side. Renella joining the fight. All 10 players are here in this bot lane. Diablo gonna land the stun combo onto Johanna, hitting that lightning breath, but it's not going to hold the members of Rage Quit Gaming in place for any significant kill pressure. No game, no life, gonna haunting wave right on out of there. Oh, there's the Hellgate from Breeze, but the purge from Renella preventing the flip, which would have surely killed Limu, or at least set up the conditions for him to die. And now Rage Quit Gaming continuing to pressure forward here. No game, no life. Oh, does receive the Ancestor healing after getting stunned by Diablo. Breeze gonna phase shift from Azerite, who's taking big damage. Azerite gets tongued again. Morenas absolutely hard carrying today with this Dahaka. Make gonna finish off no game, no life. It's a 1-for-1 between these two teams. Notably, Granit Gaming missing their healer, while Rage Quit Gaming missing the Sylvanas. Make getting to work on finishing off this middle bell tower. Morenas fishing for the tongue and not able to find it onto Breeze. Wubby does not get the interrupt onto Ranella, was certainly fishing for it, is forced to utilize Bunker yet again. Now here is another scuffle breaking out. It's a 4-on-4 between these two teams, and Make recalls away from another kill onto Morenas right there. I feel like I've seen this movie before. Wubby captures the top right altar, bringing the core of Rage Quit down to 10. Both teams will be at full power soon. Their respawns shortly to occur. Granit Gaming clearing out bot side a bit with Tracer. It's a bit of a calm before the storm, as Granit Gaming is either just mere moments away from starting the reverse sweep, the potential reverse sweep, or being knocked out of Masters Clash 2022. Granit Gaming now taking the Sapper camp right here. Blaze hanging out with Brightwing top lane. Brightwing does have the global. Oh, there's the Blessed Shield from Shizaka breaking out. Morenas not able to land the tongue. Will get stunned by the Hellgate mini apocalypse right there. Granit Gaming going to have their Sapper camp just cleared out by Rage Quit right here. Blaze taking out top Sappers, which will threaten top Bell Tower. Meanwhile, the pressure continues in bot side. Rage Quit Gaming going to try and finish off the Sapper camp completely, while Granit simply clears out bottom. Oh, here's Breeze just immediately going in on Morenas. Morenas, oh, able to find the tongue of the Quacknix, but it gets interrupted right away. Isolation going out onto Breeze. Breeze has a lot of HP. Level 20 Ancestral healing everybody, though, getting big value. Limu finding himself in the middle of Granit Gaming, though, will go down. Tongue again onto Quacknix, but Tongue gets interrupted once more. Make now completely in the thick of things, getting some damage out onto Ranella, who will fall. Double kill for Granit Gaming. Shizakid is the next target in the sights of Granit, able to back off right here. And with only 2 bell towers remaining for Rage Quit, is certainly going to be a tall order for them to try and stay back in this game. Granit Gaming, knowing the death timers at this point of the game are quite long, are going to go ahead and get this capture, and that actually ends the game. Wait, this ends. Because this is going to go to 6, and then once they take this bell tower back, Granit Gaming is going to get only 5 shots per shot. This is over. Oh, wait, no, what am I saying? Why did I assume they had 2 captures of the altar? No. They didn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. But no, Rage Quit Gaming able to actually get the bell tower back. I don't know why I thought 2 altars were up. Rage Quit Gaming able to get the top bell tower back, meaning that this boss will only reduce the core HP down to 1. Caster math, by the way. Now 1 core HP remaining on Rage Quit Gaming here, but it's still anybody's game. Granit Gaming looking for the flank on the bot side. Oh, no game, no life. You got to think about this already. Able to Haunting Wave right on out of there. Rage Quit Gaming hanging by a thread. Dahaka clearing out the top side. Wubby just lurking here, not even bothering to soak the other lanes. Granit Gaming wants to put Rage Quit Gaming away here in this game. Will the Forsaken will get used by Sylvanas. Dahaka not seeing in just quite yet. There it is. Brushstalker. Limu able to dash right on out of there. Maybe it was a get stuffed by Tracer. All this damage being traded back and forth. Morenas fishing for the tongue on Breeze, not able to find it. Lot being traded back and forth here. Lot on the line between these two teams. Nobody wants to be the one to make a mistake and send their team home. Morenas stepping forward. Oh, Breeze able to use the Hellgate to dodge Morenas' tongue, setting up the combo onto Lopaka, who gets deleted before Ancestral Healing can even go off. Make now chasing forward with this bomb onto Tychus, very, very low in the back, but these teams need to just duke it out. Healing Fountain has not spawned yet. Meanwhile, Wubby starting to channel in the bot side. Shizakid surely going to interrupt there. No, doesn't find it. The flashlight doesn't reach Wubby. He's not able to get the interrupt, and now Granit Gaming taking game number 3, potentially starting the reverse sweep yet again. Absolutely crazy. Absolute insanity out here in this series. GG goes down 2-0 and then takes game 3 again. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? 2 reverse sweeps in one day. Who knows? Regardless, let's take a look at that post-game scoreboard. Let me get my BRB out of here. That's not true anymore. There we go. Looking at this post-game scoreboard right here. What a game between these two teams. And I'm honestly just going to say it, chat. I'm going to say it right now. If this is a different Tracer level 1, I honestly believe that Granit Gaming wins this game by a mile. I think the only reason it was even remotely close was that Tracer was taking herself out of the fights at the start of every fight. And if she simply didn't do that, then I think GG just absolutely rolls this game. We'll see, though. Whew. Right then and there. What a crazy-ass game. We're waiting to hear news about what map game number 4 will be played on. Remember, even despite that victory right there for Granit Gaming, Granit still has to win another 2 in a row to advance past the Gauntlet and make it to LAN. If Rage Quit Gaming can win one of these next 2 games, Rage Quit Gaming will advance to LAN. What is this Probium? What the hell is this Marlow Probium emote? It's still waiting on next lobby to formulate right now. Man, this has been a crazy ass day of casting, dude. Please don't make me cast all 10 games. Don't make every series go to 5. They're just trying to kill my vocal cords, man. There it is. Okay, Granit Gaming taking us to Alterac Pass. First pick going over to Rage Quit, who lead the series 2-1. Falstad going to be the ban away after seeing Quacknix pick that Falstad in the Tomb of the Spider Queen game. Still don't want to let it through. Similar story for Lopaka's Hanzo right here. I wonder if we're just going to see the bans honestly kind of converge into full target bans rather than meta bans. Depending on which team you are, the prevalence of the target bans seems to shift a bit right here. For instance, versus Inting for Ruby, we see a lot of teams back in the past, they would double ban Uther Vala basically every time. Brightwing going to be the ban away right there by the members of Rage Quit Gaming. What are we going to see from Granit? That's 2 globals, I must point out, being banned away right at the start. I'm wondering if we'll see early pressure on the Dehaka from Rage Quit. If they pick up an early Dehaka right here, then they could corner the market on globals very, very quickly. Junkrat going to be banned out by Granit. Of course, offlane Dehaka does always beg the question of offlane ETC. ETC really able to interfere there? No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Offlane Hogger means it's not going to happen, because it would be picked in response to offlane Dehaka. Regardless, a strong choice right there from Morenas to open up this draft. Going into game number 4, able to just delete null camps often faster than 2 enemy heroes can do with their combined might. Make gonna pick up that Lucio, now Quacknix on the Sylvanas. Nah, no early Dehaka. Think you go heal and you're fine with all 3 big offlaners? Alrighty, alrighty. We shall see. Lunara gonna be picked up by No Game No Life, as well as Rehgar by Renella. Gonna run that back after having played Rehgar in the previous game. Lunara, a consistent pickup so far. I believe this is the 2nd time, perhaps even the 3rd, that she's picked up this series. I know we saw it last game utilized by Granit Gaming, this time changing hands over to Rage Quit. Diablo getting banned out by Granit Gaming. And there is the Hammer ban. These consistent third bans on Hammer from Rage Quit have been seen multiple times this series, not wanting to allow it whatsoever. Especially with already having shown that they don't have a Blaze, I think that's a smart decision. Blaze picked up by Wubby yet again. Wubby usually first picking that Blaze, but this time, nope, it's Lucio Sil for them. But Blaze will now be picked up alongside Johanna for Breeze. Hey, Limu gonna run it back again with Tracer. Meanwhile, Shizake picking up the Tyrael right here. And you know, you're always gonna be like, Mockery, don't you always say Tracer's good in this draft? And I say it a lot, okay? But Tracer so far is pretty damn good in this draft. We shall see exactly what shakes out right here. Going in for Azerite. Azerite picking up Cassia. Now, I think into 2 blinds, there is no chance in hell that Limu actually goes for the Ricochet. I could honestly see this being a bullet spray game. You simply just solo push side lanes and you just really get to pressure them out. And you can 1v1 basically anybody that shows up, and if they bring more than one person, you can just leave. It is an effective playstyle. But I also think Ricochet would get big value in these fights as well. Even into the double blind. Even in the double blind. Alrighty. Bloodlust? Dude, show me the Bloodlust. Show me the Bloodlust. Don't remember the last time Mockery said Tracer was bad? Because I don't talk about it when it doesn't get picked. I don't go like, by the way, guys, Tracer would be bad here. Like, I don't, why would I talk about that? Oh, hey guys, you see this Diablo Brightwing? You see this Diablo Brightwing Raynor draft? Yeah, don't pick Tracer to this. Like, do you think I would bring that up? No. As we now get ready for this game. Granit Gaming on the right side of your screen here, as we have an extremely early pause from Make. A mere 4 seconds into the game, just about. Bree's going to be playing Johanna here. Make on the Lucio. Azerite on Cassia. Again, is this the Zombie Corn? It is! Dude, can you just craft this mount? Like, whenever you want? Or is this a holiday thing? Because this actually looks super cool. I want one. And Wubby gonna be on that Blaze, and Quacknix on the Sylvanas. Meanwhile, on the left side of your screen for Rage Quit Gaming, mid-stride, we have Renella. No Game, No Life, Lopaka on that Lunara. Limu gonna be playing Tracer on that Tracer bike yet again. Morenas on the Hogger, and Shizaki on Tyrael. Doesn't want to give people the anti-Tracer tech? Bro, if I didn't want to spoil Tracer tech, I wouldn't give out all this info for free on my own stream. Now the team's getting ready to clash in mid lane right here. All fairly standard pickups, notably Might of the Banshee Queen from Sylvanas. I'm an overwhelming Affliction enjoyer myself. And a Tracer. Show me that level 1, Tracer. Don't you dare pick Parting Gift, Limu. I'm honestly amazed that he's even thinking about it. To me, this is an easy 1-2 punch game. I would easily lock that basically instantly, but I guess that's up to Limu. Now we see Granit Gaming stepping up here for the early cheese onto mid. They did something similar in a previous game, all the way down to not even finishing off the tower. Morenas is now here. Azerite finding himself in the middle of a lot of different members of Rage Quit Gaming. Gonna go down for first blood. Limu indeed picking up that 1-2 punch right then and there. Morenas now continuing the push pressure onto Wubby. Limu now chasing on to Breeze, actually trying to finish off Quacknix. Quacknix going to be able to tap in time to prevent their death. Null camps will be spawning soon. And part of what I like about this draft also is that the presence of the Hogger enables the Tracer, because Tracer normally mediocre wave clear and camp clear, but you just simply have Hogger do the camps, and Tracer just needs to hold the waves while Hogger's doing them. Limu now getting the damage pressure in mid onto Make. able to get good trades. And remember what I said about how Hogger outraces 2 characters? Although, of course, he does have Renella helping him out right here. No Game, No Life able to get significant damage onto Breeze in bot lane. We'll be able to force the Hearth right there. Limu continuing to trade with Make. Now, if Make on this Lucio did have smooth moves at level 1, then he would actually be able to out-trade Tracer all day long. But without smooth moves, Tracer is kind of able to bully Lucio. Especially without the shield talent at level 7, or the cooldown at level 4. Lucio's build can really change how the Tracer matchup looks, but early game 1-2 punch Tracer into no smooth moves Lucio, oh yeah, he's getting bullied. Level 4 is now picked up by the members of Rage Quit Gaming. No major surprises here from what I can tell. Now here is Quacknix rotating onto Shizakid, who is hella overextended, will get popped, and that is second blood of this game, Azerite of course being the first in that level 1 scuffle. Here is Limu now rotating onto Wubby top lane, looking for the kill pressure onto him. They're gonna just chunk Wubby, but not really able to finish him off for the kill. Here is Quacknix and Make in bot lane getting big damage onto No Game, No Life. Quacknix not choosing to follow up on that haunting wave, although I think it would have been hilarious if they actually went for it. Now starting to back off here with Make, getting a little bit of peel pressure as well. Lucio still not picking up his level 4 talent, all the way at level 5.5, holding on to it for some reason. There it is, there's going to be the Supersonic right then and there. Shizakid getting chunked by a couple members of Granit Gaming. Null Camp is available, so Morenos will head over to it, as Hogger does. That hero absolutely loves to take camps. And here is Shizakid trading a bit of damage with Breeze between the lanes. Shizakid still just stalling Breeze's rotation as Lunara soaks out bottom. Hogger gets on the siege camp right here. Sylve doing similarly. Sylve does have unstable poison. I was seeing if that was maybe Merc Queen stunning the bruisers, or stunning the siege camp, but no, that is in fact just her black arrows. Limu getting some damage pressure onto Make right here. I think he honestly just wanted to hit Make and let the NPCs cap that objective for him, but playing it a little bit differently, that's a-okay. Now Breeze stepping back a bit from the members of Rage Quit Gaming, who pressure mid lane. They're about to get level 7 just right now. There it is, level 7's locked in very quickly. Limu looking for the pulse bomb onto Make, not able to find it, unfortunate. Renella getting the capture on the objective in the back, will get stalled out by Make and Breeze, however. Now Azerite getting wall banged by Morenos. Shizakid able to complete this capture. Still 2 level 7 talents missing for the members of Granit Gaming. Notably, Wubby is going the Neural Stimpack this game. That's a bit of an oldie pick for Blaze. We haven't seen that too often in the recent iteration of Blaze. In my opinion, in my experience, not my opinion, it's always exclusively either Adrenaline Stimpack or the New Habits for the Unstoppable, as No Game, No Life is currently running down Make, trying to finish him off, not able to find the Choking Pollen over the wall, however, and level 7 still not locked in for Wubby. GG doing a lot of holding on to their talents this game. Make getting zoned out by Limu. Now Limu missing another pulse bomb. Oh no. Now Wubby's starting to run Limu down. Limu doesn't have the extra blinks that he needs out of missing that pulse bomb, but Make going in just way too deep will get dropped. Breeze is next to fall by Morenos. Morenos now simply wants to make it out alive. Never mind, he wants to go back in. Wubby gonna be the third target to fall, making a triple kill. Dynamite going out towards Quackness. Morenos dipping into fort range for just a moment. Not gonna take any big damage though. 4 kills to 1 in favor of Rage Quit, who control the early game. And I gotta say, chat, I just want to point out something so far. Tracer 100% win rate, and in this game, Tracer full level lead. I'm just saying, the hero's good. Alrighty, now Granit Gaming taking their own Null Camp in the back. Quacknix getting chunked by Shizakid. The push pressure already mounting in top lane from Rage Quit Gaming right here. No Game, No Life able to pressure bot side. Oh wait, this is a deep Limu play onto Azerite right here. Does land the pulse bomb. Not going to be able to convert it into a kill just quite yet. Limu using all of his blinks, escaping out of there. In top with 4 members here. Granit Gaming knows that Rage Quit can't step up super hard, although Rage Quit now does have their level 10s. Sticky Bomb will be picked up by Tracer. That wouldn't be my choice this game, into the potential high 5 Lucio, but I get the thing. I get the thought process, and a lot of European tracers just auto-pick Sticky Bomb every game, which I think is not the right play. Regardless, Limu now going to recall right on out of there. Level 10 still being enjoyed by the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Shizakin is in there, will receive the Ancestral Healing. He's going to survive. Breeze dropping very low. He's down, but not out. Renella is the only member of Rage Quit Gaming that is above half HP. Now, actually, no, Shizakin and Limu got healed as well. Sticky Bomb coming out onto Breeze. Not going to get much value. Will force out the Iron Skin and the Hearth. Sticky Bomb didn't get much value. The Pulse Bomb did. Alrighty, Morenos already getting started with yet another null camp right here. Pretty normal stuff. Wubby is on the scene. Wubby here going for the invade. Not going to land the jet propulsion onto Morenos. Morenos hits the three-person shockwave before falling down. No game, no life trying to chunk Quacknix in the back. Getting a bit of dueling action in the back there as Quacknix lands the Wailing Arrow, forcing out No Game, No Life. Granit Gaming, knowing that they have Sylvanas, simply just going to walk up with their advantage and finish off this mid fort, knowing that there is no way that Rage Quit Gaming takes the 4v5 onto them. That's a free fort right there. Breeze and Limu exchanging hits bot side, but Limu able to get the free chase right here. There's not really anything that Johanna can do mid-rotation other than just spam her flashlight at Tracer, which isn't going to do too much. Now the push is here bot side by Rage Quit, who have all 5 members of their team available. They're certainly going to look to take this fort here. They don't have a null camp to capture, so instead they're just getting big push pressure. Shizakin is very deep. He's almost, I was going to say he's almost certainly got Sword Hole to get out, but no, he's not even level 13. He's just deep already. He is Tyrael though, and he trusts his ability to jump out to his sword at any time. We're going to see it right there. Rage Quit Gaming starting to back off. No game, no life. Ooh, with the sick moves right there, making sure that nothing will hit them. Able to leaping strike on out. Wasting a little bit of time from Granit Gaming. Meanwhile, Hogger clearing out that mid lane. Morenos able to nullify the siege camp just a little bit before maybe heading to his own, but now Granit Gaming stepping forward, Tyrael heading back from the base, Breeze looking for the capture. Oh, there's the Blessed Shield, the full wombo onto Morenos. You can't do that. You can't step up by yourself. Lunara tried to go in and help, but merely added fuel to the flame. Will go down as well. Granit Gaming picking up a quick double kill. Limu trying to get the pressure onto Make. Make instantly cleanses the Sticky Bomb. And I just want to point out, chat, okay? I am legitimately curious if Sticky Bomb is going to do literally anything this game, other than make the AoE of the damage bigger. Because Johanna has already denied it with the Iron Skin, as Limu now starting to run away here. Does have Jumper increasing their mobility, but Limu will go down. Picked off by a well-executed dive by Granit Gaming. But chat, I legitimately ask you this, okay? Watch with me this game as we watch the Tracer and ask yourself if Sticky Bomb accomplishes anything this game, other than a little bit of extra damage from the spread being bigger. Because I think that into Lucio's High Five, which is a 20-second cooldown per target, I believe. Yep, 20-second cleanse per target. And Johanna Iron Skin. And Sylvanas' 2 self-unstoppables. And to Bunker's stasis getting rid of the CC, at best, Sticky Bomb is going to force cooldowns. And so if cooldowns are forced, then ask yourself, because you might be like, oh, Mockery, it forced out this cooldown. Well, then they actually have to take advantage of that cooldown being missed. So if we see that happen more than once this game, I will be surprised. If Sticky Bomb forces out cooldowns that lead to an advantage more than a single time this game, I will be surprised. Alrighty, now Shizakin jumping forward. He does have the Sword of Justice, able to get right on out of there, or the Sword Hole, as Cav likes to call it. Renella and Limu clearing out the Farstriders in mid lane. We see some aggression onto Shizakin. Wubby following up with the stun. Shizakin able to jump right on out of there. Not too worried. However, with this final fort dying, Rage Quit Gaming has not a single fort to their name. Granit Gaming simply taking out everything. Shizaka jumping in actually baits out the Blessed Shield from Breeze. He does miss it. Shockwave again hits onto 3 members of Granit Gaming here. Tracer forced to recall on out. Limu gets stunned by the heavy casters from Lucio. Ancestral Healing gonna pop him right back up. He's gonna be A-okay though. Breeze now trying to get on out of here. Tyrael still has Sanctification available. Shizaka not using it just quite yet. Probably gonna pop it right here. There it is. There's the Sanctification. Limu able to get on into it, but he's very low in the back. Sylvanas will go down. 1-for-1 between these two teams as Hogger joins Sylvanas in death. Wubby hitting that jet propulsion, able to get some peel for Breeze. Shizaka trying to finish Breeze off, but simply doesn't have the damage. Limu has been spending this whole fight at very low HP. It's almost like if he had a talent that gave him more pulse bombs, which gave him more self-healing, maybe things would go a little bit better. I don't know. I'm just guessing, you know? I don't really play Tracer. Anyway, Breeze gonna back out of top side right there as the fight culminates in a 1-for-1 between these two teams. Granit Gaming about to pick up their level 16. Alrighty, Granit Gaming taking out their siege camp. Meanwhile, on the other side, Rage Quit certainly going to move to theirs in just a moment as we see Morenas get it started right here. Breeze scouting out Shizaka near this topside boss. Both teams just want to make sure that the other team, while they were out of vision, wasn't sneaking anything. Meanwhile, though, here comes Granit Gaming towards the bot side boss. The members of Rage Quit Gaming are approaching here, fully aware of what is very likely going on. Granit Gaming starting to back out of the boss pit. Not gonna stay committally. There's the heavy casters onto Limu. Blessed Shield hits Lunara mid-jump and actually bounces onto Tracer, but I think Lunara intercepted the Blessed Shield, was shortened the stun timer on to them. Now Breeze is getting slowed by Sticky Bomb. Hey, I'm fully acknowledging this. There it is right there. There's some Sticky Bomb value, and now Limu heading down towards this boss pit will get the pressure. I don't know if Sticky Bomb turned what would have not been a kill into a kill, or if they get that kill anyway, even with a regular Pulse Bomb, but that was some Sticky Bomb value right there. Able to get off the kill and finish off Johanna, now setting up bot boss for the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Meanwhile, Granit Gaming, knowing that it'll take a while to cross the entire map, are going to go ahead and take top boss, knowing that Rage Quit Gaming cannot interfere with it. Make interfering with Morenas' attempted rotation towards this boss pit. Morenas not going to be able to do anything here by himself. Spins for just a little half second, just enough to get himself woozy, and now clearing out the top lane. Boss for Rage Quit Gaming will threaten onto bottom keep right here. It does not have a wave with it just quite yet. Morenas going to get stunned by Wubby, but also still hits his own stun despite being stunned. Interesting. And now... like, I would think if you stun as Hogger, then you don't get stunned, right? But apparently there's a bit of a delay. Oh, Wubby looking for the jet propulsion onto No Game, No Life, not able to find it. Both teams ignoring their respective bosses. Shockwave, everything coming out onto Breeze, who does not get slowed by Sticky Bomb because he had Iron Skin, but dies anyway. And now the damage trading continues back and forth, but Rage Quit Gaming is putting their foot on the gas, up 5v4. Wubby jet propulsions immediately into his doom. Azerite is the next target for Rage Quit Gaming. It's a triple. It's a quadra. Quacknix is too far to finish off, though. Rage Quit's certainly happy with that 4-for-0. I am 100% confident in saying Pulse Rounds was the pick this game. I'm going to keep talking about this, chat. You might be like, oh, is he ever going to stop? No. Alrighty. Rage Quit Gaming now leaving Morenas to capture the objective. Meanwhile, everybody else simply getting the push pressure right here. Notice that they're pushing while they have the minion wave, and when they don't have the minion wave, they should either, if they can tank the keep, sit under the keep and damage it, or transition over to the null camp. And you can see right there, they get the entire mid gate done, and while the next minion wave is approaching, Rage Quit Gaming is now stealing the null camp. This is very important. You want to time your pushes around minion waves. Rage Quit Gaming, though, simply going to open up the map right here and work on taking out this top fort. Limu getting that jumper value on top fort as well. Massively opening up the map. Rage Quit also about to have level 20 advantage. Granit Gaming is on a knife's edge at this point. They are inches away, in my opinion, from being dropped out of the entire tournament at this point, down a full level with Far Striders about to approach their base. It's certainly not a lost game, but Granit Gaming needs to get it together here in this late game. This is another bullet spray being picked up by the Tracer. I think that if you pick it up, that's fine, but I don't think it's seen much use yet so far, so I do think Ricochet was the pick. As now there is Tyrael able to bait out the jet propulsion from Wubby with that Sword of Justice. Also some damage from Quacknick's gonna go onto Morenas right there. Now pushing into mid, Rage Quit Gaming continuing the push. Limu gonna take some damage, forced to recall right on out. Not a lot of damage going out onto this keep actually though, as Shockwave lands from Morenas onto Azerite before Morenas just gets absolutely deleted. Blessed Shield barely connects onto Limu. We're gonna see a Sanctification from Tyrael in response, but Granit Gaming's not even trying to kill anybody in that Sanctification. Now Limu hits the Get Stuffed combo onto Quacknix, knocking him away. No Game No Life does finish off the keep with that Choking Pollen right then and there. Objective is still present in top and bot lane. It is a 4v5 though, however, for Rage Quit Gaming. All 5 members of Granit alive, and they do have Lucio for the speed boost chase across the map. Rage Quit needs to make sure they don't get too big for their britches right here and don't overextend. It looks like they're going to be fine, however. Shizaki now chasing onto Breeze. Hold on, No Game No Life getting a little bit baited. Oh, is he stop hopping? Wait, was that stop hopping? That's what that looked like right there from No Game No Life alongside the Galloping Gate. Oh my gosh. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that tech used in a competitive setting. Now Shizaki will get stunned by the jet propulsion, does receive the level 20 ancestral healing. Limu blinks in to get some of that healing, but also blinks into his death after getting jet propulsion by Wubby. Limu definitely could have just blinked out of that one rather than getting baited by the heals. No Game No Life will die as well. And now Granit Gaming, knowing these death timers for Rage Quit Gaming are rather long, they're pushing in. They're going to take out this bot keep. There is no way in hell that they're able to actually turn this into a lost game unless they magically are able to get a pick off onto Morenas or Renella. There's no way they're able to end here, if you ask me. Granit Gaming now transitioning over to the mid keep, able to turn that triple kill into 2 keeps so far though, which is massive amount of pressure and will actually put them ahead in overall keep score. You know, keep score, it's the amount of keeps you have, you get what I'm saying, it's like creep score. Alrighty, Sylvanas, whoa, getting popped by Morenas though. Sylvanas finding herself very isolated from the bunker, little bit of miscommunication on the positioning right there. Make able to slip right on out, he is a slithery lad, now able to survive. Shizaki tanking that ball lightning. This is the infinitely bouncing ball lightning of the Cassia level 20, who now has a full reset and is able to cast the ability again. We see the ball continuing to bounce right here, does finally end, and Cassia almost has a 3rd cast of ball lightning available. That level 20 talent, so absolutely huge, unless Tracer can pull out the specific counterplay of recalling the ball to delete it. And now Granit, even after losing their Sylvanas, able to pick up another double kill, leading right into this objective. Lopaka looking to pressure mid, but gotta be careful. Now is the worst possible time to stagger. You do not want to let that happen. Limu scouting out what the members of Granit Gaming are up to. Azerite a little bit split. GG not gonna commit to stealing these knolls. Limu gonna hit the pulse bomb. It will get, the sticky bomb will get immediately cleansed onto Wubby right there by High Five. Limu using that bullet spray to clear out mid lane right here. Granit Gaming gonna take an unopposed objective. Wubby looking to leash this null camp, does want to steal it. We do see some assistance pings come out, but instead it's going to be Rage Quit Gaming who actually gets this null camp before this objective. And are you gonna cap it? Looks like they're holding onto the cap to delay it as long as possible so that it helps clear out the Farstriders rather than getting deleted right away. I like the idea, it makes perfect sense. Hogger trying to spin in, doesn't find a good angle. Wubby now, hold on a second, does get interfered with by the loot horde, but nothing gonna happen just quite yet. Both teams starting to back off. Breeze might toss a Blessed Shield here. If he does, think so at Lunara. Not gonna risk it, however. There's Muranos, hits the Shockwave, but only onto the Iron Skin Johanna, so no stun comes out whatsoever. And there's the Blessed Shield onto 3 members of Rage Quit Gaming. So huge. Gonna set up the Rehgar kill right away. Limu trying to find something. Limu will fall next. Lopaka looking for Make. Oh, the Blossom just barely misses. Not able to find Make. Quacknick's now finishing off Tyrael, and it's a full team wipe for nothing from Granit Gaming, who now win the 4th game of the series, potentially opening up a second reverse sweep. I was talking to Cav. I was talking to Cavalier Guest last night, right? And Cav tells me, he's like, yeah, Mockery, I might be able to cast both series. You know, like if they're both 2 quick 3-0s, I might be able to do both series. How naive we were. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, chat. You already know what I'm thinking. Looking at this post-game scoreboard. If this is Ricochet, Tracer doesn't lose. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I genuinely think, the Tracer stomps every game today if the Tracer players stop f***ing trolling their builds. Oh my god. Granit Gaming and Rage Quit Gaming, both merely 1 win away from going to LAN. The team that wins this next final game of the entire Gauntlet will go to Masters Clash LAN. Yeah, my favorite map is Texas Hold'em. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll see what these 2 teams play. To my understanding, the only 2 teams that consistently play Braxis with any kind of consistency in Masters Clash are Chili Mountain and Inting for Ruby, the number 1 and number 8 teams. Certainly a very polarizing map, to say the least. As we now see Brightwing gonna be banned out right here. This is, of course, Genji's best map in the game. No surprises from Granit Gaming that it's gonna be there. A bounce from Ricochet to a hero if you have pulse rounds gives bomb reload? It does not. No. Ricochet does not interact with your pulse bomb charge in any way. It does give you cooldown reduction on recall if you take telefrag, but then you took telefrag. Alright. Garrosh and Junkrat going to be banned out right there as we now get in to this Braxis game. Potentially the first Braxis game that either of these teams has played. I'm not quite sure. I've only commentated 2 games of Braxis. They were both inting for Ruby. I don't remember who they were going up against. And maybe these teams played Braxis in scrims or in the first couple weeks of Masters Clash before I was brought on as a caster. Who knows? Regardless, Make now going to be picking up the Lucio for the first pick in this game. Whew. Lucio is strong pick in general, one of the top healers in the game, in that sort of trifecta, quadfecta, I don't know the matching word for quad. But I was gonna say, in that big trifecta or quadfecta of Lucio, Rehgar, Brightwing, and Anduin. But of course, Stukov, also a very strong healer, and I must point out that Braxis Holdout in particular is a strong Stukov map. Stukov, an AoE healer, just loves when your team is clumped up. His sustain healing in that situation is rather good. Everybody just keeps passing around the healing pathogen. And of course, always able to follow up at long range with the Lurking Arm. We're gonna see a Rexar from Wubby, though. Wubby picking up that Rexar in the top lane right here. We'll see what happens. I picked Telefrag because I really liked Total Recall, the movie. Yeah. Just reading the nonsense in the Twitch chat right here. Sergeant Hammer gonna be banned out by Rage Quit Gaming. Consistently not letting that hammer through. Granit Gaming, I don't know if they're just toying with their food every series by losing the first two or what's happening. We'll see if they can manage to turn this into a victory, though, and go to LAN here. We'll see if they win the Gauntlet or Rage Quit. Maybe a little bit shaken by the start. Maybe they'll come back here and get back into it. Who knows? Diablo going to get taken away by Granit Gaming. That's another one right there. Granit is indeed hiding both of their DPS. Vazamasti, my chat saying classic Rexar counter was Illidan? I don't know about that one. I would be amazed if we saw an Illidan right here. As Shizakid is going to pick up the variant, and there will indeed not be an Illidan in this game. Bet everything on it. As Morenas is going to be playing Yrel, Shizakid on the variant. Variant a common counterpick to Johanna, largely because Shattering Throw at level 13 is able to invalidate Johanna's trait, making her an easy kill target. Both DPS are available for picks here, and there is another Orphea! Azerite picked up the Orphea in Game 5 of the first series today. Going to play it again here. That little extra secret sauce at the end. I am intrigued to see how this is going to work. One last pick remaining in this Braxis holdout draft. It's the flex pick for Limu. He's going to be Li Ming. Already a pretty straightforward damage combo for the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Varian's going to taunt someone. Stukov follows up with a silence. Hanzo and Li Ming both long-range DPSs that will instantly contribute damage onto the taunted kill target. Meanwhile, Rexar, I don't know exactly how the lane fares with him and Yrel, because, to be honest, you barely ever see these heroes picked at all, let alone in NA Storm League, which is my experience that I usually draw the game from. Nah, that's a bad way to put it. I watch a lot of comp, and I played it in the past. But just in terms of what I'm used to seeing in front of me, definitely not Rexar and Yrel. Definitely not that matchup. I am intrigued to see how this is going to go. I don't know what's happening, though. Braxis is certainly a map that can also tend to end late, so for all we know, we might be 10 minutes away from knowing who's going to LAN. Could literally be 10 minutes. Absolutely crazy. You know what would be wild, though? Varian Colossus Smash. I'm saying it, I don't think it's going to happen, but just on the off chance that it does, I'm going to claim to be a prophet. I'm going to tell everybody in the chat I told you so. I'm tired, dude. This has been a lot of games, but I'm still having a good time. Let's see. Looks like everybody's loading in right now. Just about ready to get started in this Braxis holdout game. Let's take a look here for our final game of the day and my final Masters Clash 2022 cast. This is my last one. Then they're going to LAN. So I will say this has been so much fun, but we still got a little bit more action available to us. Let's take a look. Make is going to be on that Lucio. Azerite on the Orphea. Breeze on Johanna. Quacknix is going to play Sylvanas. Wubby on Rexar. And Misha on Misha. Alrighty, on the left side of your screen, for Rage Quit Gaming, we have Morenas on Yrel, Renella playing the Stukov this time, played Regard the last two games, No Game No Life, Lopaka, returning to that Hanzo now that it's not getting target banned this game, Limu on the Li Ming, and, that's funny, Limu, Li Ming, and Shizakid gonna be playing Varian. Granit Gaming, cheesing top tower. Varian holding on to that level 1 talent pickup right here. Limu not able to connect with the damage combo. Granit starting every single game this series by getting a tower to roughly 40% HP. Shizakid gonna take a lot of damage, but not quite fall right there. And the offlaners are simply going to be bot lane. Shizakid now starting to back off here. I don't know what Shizakid was thinking. You're a level 1 Varian. You're one of the weakest heroes in the game at level 1, if not outright the weakest hero at level 1. You've got like 40% HP and you just charge face first into an Orphea? I don't understand that decision making, as now Shizakid gets first blooded by Granit Gaming, who immediately transition over to doing their siege camp. Johanna is indeed the Gambit at level 1. This is going to be Divine Fortress. Interesting pickup for sure. I'm thinking that Johanna's simply taking this to just try and be as tanky as possible into the damage structure of Varian. Varian's gonna try and get rid of her HP and get rid of her shield, so she can simply just have a bigger health bar that might help her avoid getting deleted. It's an interesting choice for the Divine Fortress for sure. Now Azurite getting big damage yet again on Shizakid. Shizakid got popped level 1, respawned, came back and got popped yet again. Still down very low HP. Johanna stepping forward here, gets the condemn onto multiple members of Rage Quit Gaming. I'm eyeing the health bar of the offlaners, neither one dropping particularly low, but there is a bit of a duel happening down there. Varian trying to get through the weakest part of the early game for him when he simply just doesn't have the majority of his kit by not having his ultimate ability. And Rexar is able to wrest control of the bottom shrine away from Morenas, leading to early charge advantage for Granit Gaming. What does this one do? Allegrissimo. Yeah, already. And now level 4 is picked up for Rage Quit right here. Very notably, this is Ignore All Distractions being picked up by No Game No Life, which will significantly compromise the ability of Rage Quit Gaming to defend against the Zerg wave. I do not like this decision whatsoever, to the point where I'd almost question if it was a misclick. Ignore All Distractions does not work on the Zerg wave, and you are about to have to defend against a full Zerg wave, and now you have no wave clear. Rage Quit Gaming just doesn't have the clear. This Zerg wave, I would be honestly not surprised if it gets the whole fort and even a little bit of bot keep wall. We shall see though. Now stepping forward from Granit Gaming, already up half a level, just starting this push right here. And note, Rage Quit just doesn't have a way to efficiently thin this wave. It's going to just keep pushing. Whacknick stepping forward with friends. No black arrow coming out of the fort. It may have been used on gate. I did not see. Varian charging in. Will take a lot of damage from Orphea in the meantime. This wave isn't dying anytime soon. This entire bot fort is falling. Already an extremely quick lead being formed by Granit. Shizakid not stepping inside the base. Actually wants the deep flank angle right there. Make did scout him out, however. Shizakid able to sidestep the Misha charge and able to finish off Misha right there. As predicted, the entire bot fort dies, and now these Guardians getting about half of this bot wall down. And the reality of this game is that with no ranged wave clear, or really no wave clear at all, Rage Quit has to win every single objective to have a hope of winning this game. If they ever defend against, like, this is the thing, guys, that I think a lot of people don't realize, and I hope you carry this knowledge into your Stormlink games, is that if you don't have ranged wave clear, you can't defend against pushes. So when you play on maps where the objective itself pushes lanes really hard, and you have no wave clear, you need to go all in on winning the objective. Really, you should just pick some wave clear, but you need to go all in on winning the objective, because if you give it up at all, you are just screwed the second you have to defend against anything. Both teams having their level 7. Granit Gaming now getting ready to push top with this siege camp. Top fort, black arrows plus siege camp already on it. Granit Gaming getting a lot of damage onto this top fort right here. Ranella with the lurking arm dissuading the members of GG from pushing forth. Urel is dropping below half down here. I'm just going to take a quick look, but with that Divine Steed, she shouldn't be at too much risk of dying. Alrighty, Granit Gaming now pressuring out this top side, still enjoying a nice, safe XP lead. Here comes Morenas, though. Will get scouted by Lucio's boombox. GG starting to back up, aware that Morenas is here. Not gonna get caught out. Rexar still has a bruiser camp on his side in that bot lane, going to pressure out bot. Breeze now stepping up towards Limu, not able to find anything on him just quite yet here. As now Wubby again bullying Morenas out of lane as he has been basically all game. Before Granit can hit level 10 and push into their fort, Rage Quit Gaming going to quickly capture their bruiser camp, or at least as quick as they can. Breeze potentially scouting it out, is in the area, but not going to go for it. Morenas is here. They're trying to get a fight before level 10. Meanwhile, though, the Braxis Zerg wave is charging up the entire time they're looking for a fight. As long as Granit simply doesn't die, they get so much charge right here. Already 48% and level 10 advantage. And with level 10 going to the side of Granit, Rage Quit is going to be forced to step away and play for the bot objective. Rage Quit Gaming now going for the Misha kill to try and get some comeback experience. It does push them a little bit closer, but now the Zerg wave continues to charge up for Granit. They're trying to go all in on Wubby. Even down 10, they should be able to finish him off. Wubby will finally fall. It's a 1-for-1 between the two teams now. No Game No Life is the next kill target. Azerite looking for it, does not land the next Allegrissimo. Now Quack next. Oh, hold on a second. It's actually going to be Li Ming to fall. Still no 10s on the side of Rage Quit Gaming. Breeze running down Shizakin along with help from Make. This is going to be a 100% Zerg wave in the top lane off of a triple kill. With the Sylvanas able to use the black arrows here, I would be kind of surprised if Rage Quit Gaming can even manage to hold on to their keep. This fort is going to get absolutely torn through in the blink of an eye. Sylvanas is here, no ranged wave clear. If they can avoid losing the game, I think that's all they can realistically hope for in this top defense right now. Shizakid now trying to charge in on Breeze, not able to find anything, and wow, okay. No, without Rexar, they can't push this too hard, though. GG actually not... Hold on. There is Morenas gonna hammer Breeze. Very unstunning Make in the back. Taunt isn't actually a stun, by the way. And oh my god, so many ults being traded back and forth here, but Renella is the next kill target. Everybody's a kill target on RQG. They're all low. And now Misha charging in after Renella, maybe gonna look... Oh, does find him! Okay! There's a triple, there's a quadra. Limu, the only remaining member of Rage Quit Gaming. And remember what I said about how they can only realistically hope to avoid losing the game? Well, about that, as the Zerg wave is still alive right here, and in 9 minutes, Rage Quit is already losing their core now, dipping below 60%, dipping below 50. Granit Gaming completing. If they could just get a little bit more damage here, they just gotta finish it off. There it is, Granit Gaming completing 2 reverse sweeps in the same day. They're going to the finale, they're going to LAN. Two reverse sweeps! What? I don't know, man. That's just absolutely wild. I think that as soon as Ignore All Distractions was locked, I kind of felt like you could call game. Honestly, as soon as I saw that Hanzo 4 locked, not even a 10-minute game. Granit Gaming, after going down 2-0 in the first series and then reverse sweeping it, now in the second series goes down 2-0 and reverse sweeps it again! We'll see what Granit Gaming can do when they make it to LAN. They are going to have to face off against Chili Mountain if memory serves, if I remember the format of the Masters Clash playoffs. Let me just go ahead and double check that for you. I am looking... And yep, in the first stage of the finale, Granit Gaming will have to face off against #1 Chili Mountain, so they've still got their work cut out for them. But with those 2 reverse sweeps, they do guarantee that they will play in LAN. Absolutely just crazy. Absolutely crazy that they managed to pull that out. Oh my god, dude. Woo! 3-legged cat, you had a great journey. Internally, I was rooting for you a little bit. I love the underdog right there. And in that series, Rage Quit just looking so solid at the start and just a few critical throws. Just damn! And Granit Gaming maintaining and exhibiting such composure, such stamina. It's just absolutely ridiculous. They played 10 games! Granit Gaming essentially played 10 back-to-back games today. They had about an 11 or 12 minute break in between, and that was it. And they play at that level. They're able to win in the late game like that. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And you know what? This all comes back to the Tracer talents. You pick the right Tracer talents, you beat GG. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty. Whoa! Crazy series indeed. Absolutely mind-blowing. And I just gotta say, chat, thank you so much for being here as I have cast Masters Clash. I haven't gotten any official confirmation that I'm not doing LAN, but like I imagine that like they wouldn't want somebody like off-site casting LAN over the internet as well as like the LAN casters. I don't think that would make any sense. Maybe they do just to get it in more languages, and maybe they still want me to do it. I haven't heard anything official from Masters Clash. I don't know exactly what they want to do there, but this might be the last MC 2022 cast that I do. So thank you so much for hanging out here. I really enjoyed getting back into the thick of things. I felt like I've improved a lot as a caster over the past few weeks. I feel like I've got to just have the pleasure of witnessing some really just super entertaining HotS and crazy ass games for sure. Oh man, I'm amazed. They picked Braxis and then they played it like that. I don't, like they picked that. They volunteered for that. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, Ricochet Diff has been called. I'm gonna go ahead and find you guys a new home to raid. Thank you so much for being here, friends.